Okay. Are we? Oh wait, are we streaming again? Did it just automatically start back up? Would be awesome. Okay, sorry about that. Like my whole internet just went down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was one of those. Oh shit, stream went down. Oh shit, Skype just fucking disconnected. Oh shit, all internet is lost. I was like,
damn you, cockcast!
cockcast, fucking.
Maybe it's because we were talking bad about Trump.
We're talking bad about Trump. They found us. They know who we are.
We should switch subjects to favorite horror movies or something.
We probably should, because I actually don't really. I have a lot to say about politics, but I gotta be honest, I'm kind of fucking tired of the subject.
Yeah.
I've got something I wanna bring forth that may make you laugh.
Oh, please.
You see, actually, no, it's a couple of things, but you have to understand, much like what you said once, oh, Count Jackula, old Dominic T. Dirtbag's gonna take you to hell, but I won't leave you there.
Yeah.
So if you bear with me, because really these are just two really silly stories. One's silly just because, oh man, come on. The other's silly because it's a really funny, fucked up dream I had last week. But anyway, here we go. One of my friends.
Hang on a moment. Let me just make sure everything is in order. Okay, everything's in order. Go for it.
Okay. One of my friends I've known, since kindergarten. They're all like, they got swept up by what's it called, identity politics. They identify as non-binary and what have you. But what they do for a living is, playwright, and like they've got their own. They're part of. Should I say she or their? I don't know what fucking words to use.
Yeah.
They're part of a theatrics production team. And recently they did this.
Yeah.
They did this one play, but as they put it, people of color came up to them afterwards and complained about this one joke, and I'm just like,
what was the joke?
The thing is, I don't know what it was, but like,
oh,
what was
okay.
They put up like a big long status on Facebook on the and it was using proper PC language, and I'm just like, the way they said it was, the way they worded it was, they complained about this joke, and while we at such and such productions, I don't want to be name dropping, just for common courtesy. We rehearsed this joke, we wrote it, we went back and forth to think, oh, would this go down? And essentially, the joke comes from a character who made an off-color joke, and I think the rest of the characters like berated them for it. So I'm just like, well, that's the resolve there, and to have people complain about it, you should have said, if it offended you, that's your problem. See ya. You know, and then they would, but just the way they were saying it, it was just, in my mind, I was kind of like, okay, first off, I don't like the words "person of color," not because it sounds,
yeah, it's very bizarre.
Not because it sounds similar to colored person, but because the meaning behind that rhetoric was like, it means everyone who isn't white.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But why are you normalizing white people? Why are you so obsessed with race? Do you know who else?
Yeah. It's the big problem with saying people of color is that it assumes that white people are the norm, which in a way they kind of are, but it's like, but if your goal is to shine a light on these people's needs while not disparaging them, mission failed. Yeah, like that was no good in my opinion. You know, yeah. I always find it so weird. Like, everyone's so worried about offending people, and I understand why, because, you know, I understand why it's an uncomfortable position to be in, but it's a pretty survivable one, especially if you live online. You know, people could get mad at you, but like, if you make your living online, then who cares?
Yeah.
You know, like, who cares? Like, people will get mad at you, but what are they really going to do? You know, what are they really going to do? Especially if you're not like if you're a guy like PewDiePie, you now you have to worry.
Yeah.
You know, because of, look what happened to him. But for the rest of us, who cares? You know, it doesn't matter. You know, they could dig that stuff up from our past, and you can always just go, yep, I made that joke. It was mine. I did it. You know, what's anyone going to do? You can't shame the shameless. You know, so, you know, that I don't know why people were so worried about it. They were. And I think it's because people were worried about it on the same level that they were worried about their immortal soul. You know, like if I do this, I am a bad, irresponsible white person. I'm like, I don't care. You know, like, I don't care if you're a bad, irresponsible white person. In fact, if you do that, you might be the kind of person I might enjoy being around, you know, because I tend to hang out with people who are a little more scumbaggy, you know, like, why? Well, they're more interesting. That's life. That's the nitty gritty. You know, who would you rather talk to? The good Catholic girl, or the stripper who's going to tell you some things you probably don't know?
The stripper could be a good Catholic girl.
And if the stripper is the good Catholic girl, well, then you really got a story.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, now I insist you tell me your life story, because now I am completely fucking. I need to know how a person squares that circle. You know, I want to know.
But
and
I think it's more than their immortal soul that they're worried about. They're worried about, like, losing their living, like all those teachers who get fired because they were found out they were bikini models or something, you know?
Yeah.
Or women who get their careers ruined because of revenge porn, which is why I think we need to just stop ruining women's lives over nude pictures and let, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's part of the, but of course, the best way to do that is to just be like, yeah, she fucked a dude. What do you want?
Yeah.
You know, she's a person. She gets to fuck somebody. You know, what's your problem? Like, you know where this stuff isn't as much of a problem, and I think it's a model, is France. They don't care as much. They don't give as much of a shit about, like, sexual impropriety. You know, now, to be fair, their rural areas, real fucking sexist.
Oh, right.
Real fucking sexist in, like, rural fucking France. But, like, in the larger political arena, it's like, oh, this girl she used to be a porn star. How could we have this porn star be a children's entertainer? I'm like, and everyone's like, well, first of all, dad needs something to look at. Second of all,
Hey, mom might need something to look at too.
Mom might need something to look at too, But let's get real. Is she exposing her pussy to little kids? No. Is she exposing her tits to little kids? No. Then I don't see what the problem is. Is she even talking about sex at all? No. Well, then there's no problem. There's nothing for people to even be upset about. Yeah, but she was loose at one point. So was your mom. Like, let's not pretend. Your mother, it's like, let's not pretend your mother was a whore. My mother was a saint. No, she wasn't. She's a selfish bitch just like every other person on the fucking planet. It's fine. It's okay. Maybe she loved you. That's good enough. That's more than good enough. Yeah, that's sometimes more than you can expect, to be honest. Jeez. You wouldn't believe how rare that gets sometimes. Oh my God. It's horrifying. But like, okay, so she fucked somebody. Well, your mom fucked somebody. Hopefully she was called your dad just for your own sanity. But maybe not. There were probably men before him. There were probably women after her for your dad. Like, just give it up. Give it up. Give it up. And it all comes down to that whole idea of virginity. I had a friend who was like, she fucking impressed on her daughter that virginity was important. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. That will bite you in the ass. It will bite you in the ass every time. And she's like, well, look, I really don't want what happened to her what happened to me to happen to her. And I'm like, if you tell her how important virginity is, and then she finds out what kind of woman you are, you have sealed your fucking fate. You have sealed her fate. There's going to be nothing stopping her from getting up on that pole unless she is butt ugly.
Sometimes not even then.
Yeah, sometimes not even then. But like, if you fucking go down this, you better hope that your daughter grows up butt ugly. Otherwise, she's getting on that pole. I am telling you.
Yeah.
And now they're coming to me and they're like, there's going to be nothing that's going to stop her from getting on that pole. And I'm like, I told you. Yeah. Well, you didn't listen to me. I told you I was right. You're like, oh no, that Jack, he's crazy. What made you think? What made you think that, Jack? And I'm like, look, I will tell you exactly what it is. Look at that girl. All right, what do you see? I see a blossoming young woman. And I'm like, I see an ex-girlfriend. Okay? Motherfucker like me is going to fucking come along, and you better hope that he is like me rather than like the other guy. Because the guy like me will at least care about her. But, but you're probably not going to get that lucky. It's going to be someone like Ammo. Who's just sort of like, yeah, whatever. What's great about underage girls? You don't have to try so hard. Yeah. He was a great guy. Now, I'll be fair. He was a fun guy to hang around, but you did not want to date him. You did not want to date him. Like, he's one of those guys you're like, dude, if you spend your entire life entertaining people but never get married, I think that's a just world. That's a just fucking world, man. Just fucking have a string of one-night stands that will never end. That you'd probably be happier that way anyway. But stop promising these girls the moon. You don't mean it. Your buddies know you don't mean it. And one day we're going to get fucking sick of it and stop hanging out with you. Because we're just like, oh, God, why are we hanging out with this dude? And which is exactly what happened. Because once again, no one listened to me. But yeah, so my feeling is kind of, don't make a big thing out of virginity, because virginity at the end of the day is the linchpin that holds the patriarchy together.
Yeah. Make it more about, I don't want you to get a disease and die, and I don't want you to get pregnant.
Yeah, I don't want you to get pregnant, unexpectedly pregnant. I want you to take care of your health. And I want you to make sure that you, I want to make sure that you have a kid when you're ready for it. You know,
if you want a kid, there's nothing wrong with not wanting kids.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with not wanting it, but you know, I personally count that under being ready for it.
Yeah.
It's like, you're like, nah, I'm not ready for it. Well, but I will be honest, you're never ready for it. But sometimes you want it. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
I've known plenty of people, they were like, I'm not ready, but I really want a kid, so we're going to have a kid. It worked out fine.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It definitely, a child should be something you want. Like I said before, I'm child-free by choice. I've taken steps to make sure that I never have kids. So,
yeah.
You know.
Oh, well, like oh God, like one of the biggest joys I had as a YouTuber was watching horror go through her pregnancy. That was amazing. That girl wanted a kid and she got a kid and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like, oh, she wants a kid. Oh, she has a kid. She's so happy she's crying. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's right, girl.
Definitely.
You have your kid.
Definitely have a kid because you want it, not because society pressures you to. Cause
yeah, not because it's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
but because you're like, no, like, because there are enough people in the world now.
Yeah, there's over 7 billion people in the world.
Yeah, we have enough. So make sure that those who come in are wanted.
Yeah,
you know, I think that's the best thing that we can do, which is why I'm pro-choice, why I'm pro-abortion, because I'm like, because if you study reasons women get abortions, you come to an unavoidable conclusion, which is women who seek abortions have extremely good reasons.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, well, data speaks for itself. Oh, why? I'm too young. I can't take care of this. Okay. Well, okay. What about here? I was raped. Oh, fair enough. You know, like, it's just a litany of good reasons to do this.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that they all wish that they didn't. They all wish that this hadn't happened. Like, they don't want the abortion. They just know they shouldn't have a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's telling.
And society really needs to stop, because I'll tell you, honest to God, I had one guy, people would always ask me at work, you know, why don't you have children? And I used to just say, I don't have a husband, because that would be the only thing that would shut them up. And one guy actually said to me, go out to a bar and trick a man into getting you pregnant. A child doesn't need a father. And he said that in front of his wife and kids.
You know,
and when I was
that's some hey.
And when I was seeking my when I was seeking my hysterectomy because I have the severe anemia and that was linked back to extremely heavy periods.
Ooh, yeah.
My gynecologist at the time actually said to me, I won't help you until you pop out a couple of kids. And she walked out and slammed the door behind her.
Whoa.
Yeah, I switched gynecologists.
Yeah, no shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. She wouldn't listen. She wouldn't listen to anything I said, and kept saying like things like the side effects I was having from birth control. She said, "That's all in your head. Those side effects don't happen. It doesn't raise your blood pressure, and it doesn't change your personality." And
it does. It can if you're that reactive to it. It totally can.
Oh yeah. And she told me that spotting all month long was perfectly normal on birth control.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah, she said that.
No, it's not. Hold on, let me double check this. Hey, hon. Hey, babe. Oh, she's busy.
Yeah. I
can't confer with the wife on that one, but I'm pretty sure that's not fucking normal.
Yeah. So our society really needs to knock it off with pressuring women and pressuring men. And I'll say, I have seen child-free by choice men get accused of being pedophiles.
Wait, what?
Yeah, honest to God, it's some of the child-free by choice men. Somebody will say, the only reason why you don't want to have kids is because you're a pedophile.
Wait, what? That makes no sense.
It makes no sense, but that's where their mind goes. We need to stop pressuring people to have children. Children should be wanted.
Oh yeah, I agree. Children should be wanted. Absolutely. The funny thing is at the end of the day, I think even most conservatives would agree with that. Yeah. I think we just fundamentally disagree on what the right course of action is. But I find myself going, look, man, I'm looking at all the data, and it just tells me that easy access to a safe legal abortion is key to the happiness and the progression of a society. I think we should have it. I think we should be okay with it. You know, as someone said, I don't think you should have the right to tell someone that a child doesn't have the right to live. And the guy was just like, yeah, that's why I'm pro-choice. I don't think it should be my decision. But somebody at the end of the day does have to decide that. And if they can't decide that, that's a problem. You know, that's a problem, especially in this day and age. We don't live in the 1700s anymore. You know, the world now works differently because we have made it work differently. Well, we should never have done that in the first place. Well, too bad. It's here. What are you going to do? You know, which is why they want to like make it illegal so that it's not an issue anymore. But of course, it's massively going to be an issue because I find myself going like this. I'm like, okay, well, look, if you want to get rid of abortions, let me tell you exactly what is going to happen. Now, you're not going to believe me, but I want you to look back at history and notice this, and notice when it stops, which is a rise in crime every 20 years, like a massive one. A massive rise in crime every 20 years. And if the government is particularly repressive, then we have a revolution on our hands, and there's no stopping it. You know, why? Because there are a lot of young men, and I do specifically mean men, who all of a sudden have no way of fucking improving their miserable fucking lives. They're hated. No one wants them to be here. And now they're going to do what young men do, which is beat the shit out of things. We love doing that. I make no bones about it. People are like, hey, Jack, do you like hitting people? And I'm like, well, I don't like hitting my people I like. Well, okay, maybe in bondage situations, but like, you know, like, yeah, you know, not in anger, you know, like not in anger, you know,
in kink, not anger.
Yeah. In kink, not anger. But like, if a dude, if it comes down to a fist fight in a fucking bar, oh my God, you better believe it. Landing a punch feels amazing. It is fucking fantastic. You know, now, is it the best thing to do? No. But let's not pretend it doesn't feel amazing, you know.
Actually, Jack, this could be a good segue to that dream I mentioned earlier.
Oh,
that
please.
Was gonna, but trust me, this.
Actually, I do want to say that, but I do want to respond to this one thing. What about adoption? Here's the problem: the rate at which, in a world that doesn't have access to safe legal abortions, the rate at which kids are put up for adoption far outstrips the rate at which they're adopted. Why? Because, ironically, it is easier to have your own child. Yeah.
It's your blood. It's your blood. You love it because it's
yeah.
It's your.
Well, it's not even. It's not even easier to raise it. It's easier to have it. Because if you adopt a child, there's this question of who's the real parents. Are we really related? Are we going to get along? Blah 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 blah. You don't have biology at your back. Now, biology can be wrong, by the way. You know, like it can be totally fucking wrong. But it's not as comfortable to take that risk. Whereas taking that risk with your own flesh and blood, a lot more comfortable.
Yeah. Well, there's that, and there's the stigma where people are like, well, you're not going to be bonded with the child, and the child's going to have problems with it, and the child's going to be a serial killer when they grow up. And
you have shit like that. But like, actually, what they actually found is this, which is adopted children do better in adopted families that are successful, but it takes 15 years. Like, it takes 15 years for them to go, wait, I learned all this stuff that is kind of counter to my instincts. Fuck it, I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to do as the people who raised me did, as opposed to the people whose biology I am made up of did. Because in the early years, the biology is king. But once you get like late teens, particularly, you know, past the early 20s, now all of a sudden, upbringing becomes more important.
Yeah.
That's the bigger determiner of your success at that stage in life. You know.
We better let poor Dominic talk about his dream because even.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. No, let me just say, this is just a dream. Like, it's a proper just bullshit dream. Like, there's no. It's not like, you know, a weird, an esoteric thing.
Right. It's just a dream you had.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just in, you know, my neighborhoods, you know, where I've always lived. And I've noticed something. Everything around me, like where I live, it's like, you know, it's pretty much community. You know, it's a suburb. It's community.
Right. You live in Liverpool, right?
Yeah. I guess it's called Waterloo. It's a suburb of Liverpool. We've got like we've got our own little movie theater here, like a free screener. You know, there's loads of restaurants, pubs, all sorts. But in this dream, I noticed everything was being rebranded, but it was under this one brand.
Oh, man.
And I'm just like, the corporations have taken over. And me and my parents, we're taken to this conference area, and it's a shit show. Like, these fucking suits don't know what they're doing. They can't organize a damn thing. And, you know, I'm just there. You know, I was absolutely livid because it was, to me, from my perspective, I in the stream, I just woke up and boom, my world's changed. I'm just like, I don't like it. It's sudden change now. I don't. Fucking. Then this is what really gets weird.
Okay.
Bunch of superheroes appear. I think like the Incredible Hulk and Drax the Destroyer from Guardian of the Galaxy shows up. All the suits turn out to be aliens. And this massive battle ensues. Yeah. But I join in. And like, I think all these alien weaponry or whatever, it's just bouncing off me, and they're just like, how can one human be so tough? And I just say, metal. Dirtbag tough as there is!
The power of metal fucking compels you.
And then I woke up.
Awesome. Oh man, that's awesome. Fucking.
It is fun for dude to wreck shit.
Oh god, yeah.
It can be
yeah.
A girl to wreck shit too. Thank you very much.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. You know, like people just love wrecking shit.
I'm not even too sure what part of my subconscious that came from, but it manifested in that glorious dream, and I am happy for it.
Oh man, that's awesome, dude. All right, having told me this dream, have you read Flex Mentallo?
No, I haven't.
You now have to. You now have to read Flex Mentallo.
Is it metal as fuck?
Oh, no, it's not that it's metal as fuck. But when you read that story, you're gonna find a lot of parallels between that and the dream you just told me about.
What, other alien corporate suits in Flex Mentallo?
I can say no more. I can say no more. Just fucking read it.
I couldn't possibly comment.
I couldn't possibly comment without ruining the story. You know, but no, check it out. Fucking Flex Mentallo. I evangelize that fucking comic every chance I get.
Hang on. Is it like David Icke, the reptilians?
No. It's not that. You know, it's just, look, when you read it, you'll know what I was talking about. You'll be like, oh, it was this part. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah. Flex Mentallo, kids. Ask for it by name. Buy it today. Read it. Treat yourselves. Love that fucking story. Wait, someone's talking about butts and boobs in the chat. What is this? Oh, they're talking. Oh, God.
It is the Slut Pit after all.
Yeah, it is. Well, Moth Angel showed up, so now it's the Everyone Loves Moth Angel show. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know what happened, but Skype failed me last night because me and Moth Angel were supposed to have like you know Skype conversation, like, we arranged it for the, certain time. I'm sitting there just like, wait for this
Oh
message, wait for this
no.
message. And like, nothing came. So I said, okay, maybe she was busy or something. So I go to the pub, come back, re-upload, quit Skype and then open it again. And boom, there's a message from like,
like an hour ago. She's like, hey, what happened?
Yeah, I was like,
oh.
No, it happens
all the time. Man.
Oh, yeah. Skype is a pain in the ass.
Oh God, yeah.
And not in a fun way.
And also, there's been talk in the pit that we all have to meet up in real life at some point.
Oh my God,
like
that'd be
the
great.
Gathering of the sluts.
Yeah, the slut convention, slut con.
Well, I wanted to. Well, there was like when I first started the show, I did have like dreams of there eventually being a con Jackula. That was like somewhere probably in like in a hotel in LA or something, or fucking Sacramento or something, and just fucking doing that.
We could
dress. Well, it would just be like an excuse to have like a weekend long party. Like that's all it would fucking be. Like it wouldn't be. There'd be no pretensions to it being anything else. Like, yeah, it's a convention. What's it about? It's about partying for 3 days. Fuck you. Like.
I have to admit, I would love to meet you and Guru and Yogi in person.
Dude, I would love to meet Yogi in person. Holy fucking shit! That's gotta happen at some point.
I wish he was still. Cause I wish he was around tonight because he makes the funniest faces when I curse. Or when I say anything sexual.
Oh God!
I guess I look so sweet and innocent. He doesn't know that I'm as kinky as fuck.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was like up all last night, so like he is passed out as fuck right now. SlutCon would be awesome.
Yeah, tell Guru that I miss seeing his handsome face in the stream.
Hey, you got it. He's drooling on a pillow at the moment, Hey, oh good, Yogi's still around. Awesome. But yeah. Like I'd love to like fucking meet a bunch of people in person. Like that's one of the other reasons I wouldn't mind doing VidCon, just because it would be a point of like, a point of arrival. But it would actually be way better if it was like if we had like VidCon and a HorrorCon in the same town. So it would be like, all right, for a few hours in the day, we just fucking go there and promote the shit out of things and like cause a fucking problem. And then we just fucking fuck off to the horror convention for the rest of the week. That'd be for the rest of the weekend. That'd be amazing.
Or you could try invading VidCon and say, our sluts will blot out the sun.
Sun, yeah, They've got the black dots which will cover the sun. From all the censor bars and all the channels. Oh, Moth Angel's saying like, oh yeah, she's meeting Baron Kimbold because he's going to be in Denmark. Nice. Oh man, that's great.
That would be one thing. The Baphomet shirt, I can't buy it because I've got people in my life who would freak out. But it'd be great if you could make a really kind of subtle shirt that only Slut Pit members could recognize.
Jeez. Okay, then that's probably not going to be the Slut Pit shirt that I'm designing now. Because that is not subtle.
Yeah.
It is not subtle at all. Maybe I should make a subtle one.
Yeah. Something like a secret Slut Pit code.
Yeah. Something that people could like wear at work or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or where to Disneyland.
Gotta figure out what that should. Yeah. Exactly.
Be able to wear it around your very conservative Christian family members.
Yeah. So people know, and then maybe like in a few years when the show's really super mutant popular, like the 12-year-olds in the family are like,
Exactly.
do you know what that is? And you're like, yeah, I know what that is.
Uncle Varney should make an appearance. I'm sorry, I love Uncle Varney. We were talking about dreams.
You're like the Uncle Varney fangirl. It's kind of awesome. Yeah.
No, we were talking about dreams, and I had made the comment the first time I talked to you guys in the stream was at the end, as Uncle Varney brings a new meaning to the word double penetration. You know, because of the fangs.
Oh.
I actually got that from a dream
nice.
that I had with you and Guru in it. Guru was walking down a hallway in a hotel.
As we often do. Yeah.
When he comes to your guys' room, and there's all this in there, and a do not disturb sign on the door, and Guru's like, "Oh, Jack must be entertaining. I better go back to the con." And he turns around, and you're standing behind him, and of course there's a yeah, and you're like to Guru, he's like, "What are you doing? I thought that was you in there." And you guys are both like, "If that's not you and that's not you, who is it?" And all of a sudden you're,
"I'm here."
Uncle Barney.
That's what I call double penetration.
Yeah. You open the door, and there I am in the bed. Bite marks all over me, and Uncle Barney's sitting between. And it was like you guys were actually filming an intro to a horror movie review.
Oh my god!
And I actually you're like, he doesn't have a dick. He doesn't have a body. He's just a skull. And I said, "Oh boys, look at those fangs. They bring a whole new meaning to the words double penetration."
Oh man.
Of course, being a dream, it had the usual weird dream elements like brontosauruses in rowboats with flower pot hats and stuff, and sometimes upside down. But it was still that whole. I dream plots all the time. I don't know why. I can have the weirdest. I can have floating cruise ships while LaCroix from Forever Night is singing the Love Boat.
Oh my god, I remember fucking LaCroix from Forever Night.
And
yeah.
it'd still be a coherent plot to my dream.
Oh man. Oh god. Oh god, I remember Forever Night. God, that show.
I love
that show was that show was both fantastic and awful.
Oh yeah.
You know, it just whichever episode you happen to catch, it was a total crapshoot. You're like, this could actually be really good, or it could be just the worst thing ever.
Yeah, like the virtual reality episode. And Nick was so whiny.
I know.
Like,
you're just
you could be out there making a difference in the world. You could be hunting down terrorists or pedophiles and using your vampire powers to make the world a nicer place. And say, "Oh, my life is so torture.
Life is terrible." You're like, well, like it's like, dude, you fucking like vampire powered your way into this cop gig. You might as well just fucking do it.
Even LaCroix kills murderers from time to time.
Yeah.
Is this? Are you talking about Moonlight or Blood Ties? Like,
no,
the shows about.
Oh, okay. So Forever Night is about a vampire that becomes a police officer.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he becomes a homicide detective, and that's basically the plot. And the whole show's about like shit that happens to him in his life and all that.
And him trying to reclaim his humanity. He's trying to be cured.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Moonlight is a total ripoff of Forever Night.
Oh, right. But because I remember catching like a couple of episodes of like Blood Ties and Moonlight. I'm just like, this show's about a crime-solving vampire. I should love it. Could not get into it. But
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what show I have gotten into?
What? What show did you get into?
Okay. It's a show called iZombie. Do you want me to pitch it to you?
Oh, I've seen it.
I've heard of it.
It's
I've seen it.
Crime-solving zombie.
Zombie. Yeah. She's like a coroner. She becomes a zombie, and she realizes part of being a zombie is that if you eat someone's brain, you learn shit about them and take on their personality. So she does this in the course of like her forensics work. Because they're like, all right, so we know that this happened and this happened and this happened. All right, you're going to have to eat his brain and find out what he knows, what had happened to him, see if that's anything that we can use. But the side effect is that she takes on their personality traits.
Yeah. It's like,
so if the guy's like a party, is like a frat boy, all of a sudden she's like pinching girls' asses and just going wow, you know. It's a pretty good premise.
it sounds like it's a combination between Chew, the graphic novel Chew,
It
and
was.
and what's that? Oh God, that show where he touches dead people and they come back to life for 1 minute.
Pushing Daisies.
Pushing Daisies.
Yeah, it is a combination of those two things. With a very, very, it also feels like, do you remember like Dead Like Me?
Yes.
It feels like, it feels very similar to Dead Like Me if the main protagonist was actually really likable.
Yeah.
You know, like it. I'm not saying iZombie is the greatest show. I don't really recommend it for everybody, but when it does dumb shit right, it works. You know, I've seen some really bad, like, if you can stand to watch, like, the Vampire Diaries, you could do worse than giving iZombie a shot. You know, like, fucking Riverdale. God damn it, I cannot. Riverdale is a train wreck that I keep looking at. Nothing about that works.
Archie and
nothing about it works.
I gave it a watch, and I was just like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
I know. It immediately... It's a really popular show, though, but I keep going, but it's so bad.
There was this one part where I was just like, hang on, what was it? I think Veronica, she basically, she pretty much gives the business to that ginger girl that's being a bitch. You know,
the one with the twin brother who's dead? Yeah.
Yeah, like, she said, something blah, 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 crown of entitlement, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, dude, that is so bitchy. I want to sample that and put in a song.
Yeah. It was a good moment. It was a good moment. The funny thing is that, like, even the episodes I saw where I was like, there's always a moment where you're just sort of like, did that just happen, or what?
Oh, and the only character I actually enjoyed probably was Kevin Keller, because bitchy gay guy, cool. But everyone else is written like that. I was like, what fucking bullshit is this?
Yeah. It's like a sitcom. It's like a fucking show where everyone is the fucking sarcastic gay guy, and you're like, oh my god, stop. Stop. We only need one of those, you know. And the funny thing is they've got a great one, you know, like, that character is actually pretty good. They take that character from being absolutely nothing in the fucking comic book and actually do something with him. So it's like, okay, here you go. But the problem is it's still fucking Twin Peaks with Archie. Like, at the end of the fucking day, you can't get around that, you know? Like, it's fucking hell.
Not even Archie's weird mysteries when Archie meets Twin Peaks. Come on.
No.
I haven't even watched Twin Peaks yet. I want to.
Oh, you gotta watch Twin Peaks.
Oh man, Twin Peaks is awesome. You know, it's all right. It's not always good, but when it's on, it's on. When it's good, it's real good.
The thing is, like, I was watching one of your older streams. I think when you just said "Fire, walk with
me,"
I was like, that resonates
with
me. I've got to see this.
Oh yeah, no, oh god, yeah, Fire Walk With Me is great.
No,
the only problem that Fire Walk With Me has is that everyone was expecting it to answer questions, and it didn't. It didn't answer a goddamn thing.
I don't think David Lynch likes answering questions.
He does not, but I was at least kind of hoping he would wrap up the story, even if he didn't, like, solve all the mysteries.
Yeah.
And Fire Walk With Me was not that movie.
No. I'd like to see the new series, but I don't get that channel, so I'm gonna have to wait till it comes out. I don't do streaming simply because the only thing I have to stream on is my laptop, and I don't want to watch a screen that small. So I have to wait for discs.
You don't have like a Blu-ray player that gets, like, Netflix and shit?
A DVD player that also plays VHS. That's how old my player is.
Oh, well, a Blu-ray player is only about $80, and it comes with they almost always all now come with the software to run, like, Netflix and YouTube and Hulu and all that shit. You know, they basically come with it at this point. In fact, I think like HBO and Showtime are actually thinking of, you know, moving to the streaming platform.
Okay. Would I still be able to play my DVDs on a Blu-ray player?
Oh fuck yeah, yeah! You could totally play DVDs on a Blu-ray player.
Okay, because I got.
You wouldn't be you would not be giving up shit. Like Blu-rays are perfectly backwards compatible. The only thing they won't play is VHS cassettes.
Yeah, well,
you know,
I can't believe I actually still own VHS. There's some movies I can't get on DVD.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. You know, like I got a copy of Clear Cut.
Yeah,
I can't replace it because I don't think that movie ever made it to DVD.
I've got a live-action Disney movie from the '80s with Michael Crawford called Condor Man, and I cannot find.
I remember Condor Man.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
I can't find it on DVD, so all I've got is the VHS.
Oh
God,
man,
I love that movie.
Condor Man, holy fuck.
Right,
yeah, Didn't that also have fucking, it was like Oliver Reed, didn't it also have
and the guy who played the father in Teen Wolf?
Yeah. Oh my god, that was a Disney movie.
Live action Disney movie where Michael Crawford plays a comic book artist who gets mistaken for an American spy.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty good. It's not that bad.
It's fun. It's fun live action. You know,
Yep.
I mean,
I love I love that opening where that really weird opening where fucking,
he's trying to fly off the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, where he's trying to fly off the Eiffel Tower and shit. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh god.
Oh man. Yeah, and by the end of it, it's almost like Argo Man.
Good
Have you
night,
ever seen
Marth
that
Angel.
movie? Oh, good night, Marth Angel. Good night.
Yeah.
Night.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Jack.
Go for it.
Yeah, I've got a question. Well, it's not so much a question for you, but it was more of a question for Mask Slasher.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Dear Mask Slasher, does Jason Voorhees have to sign royalty checks to Lord Humongous from the Road Warrior?
Okay, hang on. Hold on. Where's the mask? That's actually a real question. We're gonna put this on.
All right, well, here's the thing about that. You know, turns out no one's actually got the copyright on a look, you know, because, like, you know, Vampirella tried to sue Elvira at one point, and Supreme Court determined you cannot copyright a look, so no, you don't have to pay anything. Nothing. A lot of people think, hey, is that why you wear a Jason-like mask? No. Absolutely wrong. Well, this was just the best artistic decision we could go with for the Vazel Chop series. We really felt it was justified.
All right, there we go.
Another one. Never mind.
Uh...
I was gonna ask, dear Mask Slasher, would you ever do a movie where you're not just only slashing douchebag teens, but you're slashing up douchebag neo-Nazi teens?
Oh God, hold on. Douchebag neo-Nazi teens.
Sorry, I hate to be that guy.
Now, you know, you would have thought we would have done that in the first movie. You know, your Jewish slasher and all that. No, it actually took us till part 4 to get to that one. That was the one that was in space. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Neo-Nazis in space?
Neo-Nazis in space. Yeah. They were the Cyborg Reich. Remember that? The Cyborg Reich. That's right. That's when we were on board the Death Dreidel. Remember? Series got a little weird in the 4th one.
Oy vey.
I think I dropped a tab of acid when I watched that movie, so it's all a bit hazy.
Well, it's okay. A lot of people did. I don't really know if anyone knew what we were doing. I thought the lightsaber bris tool, I thought that was a bit much.
Oh, oh, God, I love you, Mask Slasher, almost as much as I love
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's like the prom of my dating year.
Okay. Oh, man. Man. Oh, God. Oh, man. What are they Googling out in the Slut Pit? Like, death trail. Yeah. God damn it. Like, I still... Okay, maybe we ought to actually like film that trailer. We're actually going to do like a trailer for Mazel Chop, but we just couldn't figure out like how to do it.
Well,
you know,
if we have a con Jackula, we could film it then, and all the Slut Pitters could star.
Well, we need an actual synagogue because I do know that it like, during like a bris somewhere, like Matt Slasher fucking comes in, through a window, and he's got like a fucking yarmulke and the fucking like Hasidic fucking curls and everything. Muzzle chop, like what? No, this. Is this cheese kosher? Muzzle chop, like Muzzle Chop, the kosher killer, like. Oh man.
So is Mass Slasher just like an equals opportunity slasher, or is he like a clay golem? He has to protect the Gentiles.
The idea is that he is possessed of the spirit of Haman, and so he is actually here to like get revenge on Jewish people, but at the same time protect them. It's kind of like Maniac Cop, where he just kills everything. Like.
So we could defeat him with a ham sandwich?
Yeah, you could. Actually, oh god, what was it? It wasn't a ham sandwich. There was actually something. Oh god, what did we come up with? There was actually supposed to be a way to stop him, but I can't remember what it was off the top of my goddamn head. It might have been pork chops, but but
you could always go with lobster. That's also not kosher. Lobster and
shrimp. It's
shrimp.
because of shellfish. Yeah, that's right. Well, that was. I gotta ask this, like, it's when people are like, "Oh, do Jewish people keep kosher?" And I'm like, yes and no, because if they did, I'll have to keep kosher all the time. They can never eat Chinese food. Yeah, so that shit is loaded with pork and shellfish, loaded. They're like, is it a pig? Eat it. Come out of it in a shell, open it up, boil it, and crack it open. Put it in something. Like not horribly discriminating in that way. Like why did they discover fugu was poisonous? Because a bunch of fucking Japanese people ate it and died. Like not horribly. Not a lot of foresight there. Just like, it's got meat. Can we eat it? Okay, no. Survey says no. Let's not eat that one ever again. That seems to be killing people. Really? Let's make sure. Okay, like 2 people died. 3rd time's the charm. Oh, hey, I lived. Now it's a delicacy.
Yeah. As far as kosher, it just depends on your level, because I wasn't raised it. I do eat meat and cheese together. I don't eat pork because it actually makes me physically ill. When I eat pork, I feel like I'm going to die.
Oh my God. Hold on. No, I think Noise Miyazaki is onto something. Mazel Chop 4. Check Schindler's List. Again. Holy crap. That's it. Cut print. Put it on a marquee. Fucking sell fucking tickets at $12 pop. I'll go boffo at the box office. Oh man. Oh, I'm proposing peace to the Middle East with a pork and lobster feast. Oh. Oh, trichinosis, what's that? Oh man. I like lobster. I like lobster too, to be
Yeah.
totally fair, but I can't eat it anymore. You know why I can't eat it anymore? I tried to cook one.
All right.
Oh God.
That
Oh,
must have
God.
been a trip.
That, oh my
Did it
God.
scream?
It's not so much that it screams, so much as I had that moment where I was like, I am killing this thing. I am killing it dead. Now, here's the thing. I was like, I don't know why. If I like was to kill this thing, then eat it, then cook it, I'd be fine because I've done that. But having it be alive while it's being cooked, that upset me. That was one of those like, oh God, I feel like this is the worst thing ever. Oh God. And they're like, well, why don't you care about shrimp? And I'm like, well, because shrimp are dead by the time you put them in the fucking fryer.
Yeah.
You know, like they're dead by the time they hit market. Lobsters aren't. Lobsters are still alive. You know, so shrimp is fine. They're like, what about clams? I'm like, clams don't have feelings. It doesn't have, a lobster's got a face. That's a problem. Clam don't got no face. Scallops have no face. You know, fucking, I eat oysters. I don't even cook them. You know, but they don't got a face and they don't have a nervous system, so I don't care. You know, it can't cry to its mommy. You know, this is really important. But lobster looks at you.
Yeah.
That's kind of a problem, you know.
The
Which is
lobster
too
would get you
bad.
if it had a chance.
Yeah, oh God, yeah, no, it totally would. But like, here's the thing: you just sort of like, I don't know how to say it. I can't. I feel like I'm sending it to the gas chamber. It just seems heartless, you know. Like oh God, I can't do this anymore. But don't get me wrong, lobster's delicious.
Yes.
Crabs, I have no problem with. Crabs, I have less of a problem with. Crabs just like, fuck it, put you in there. It's like, I'm a living thing. You're fucking dinner. Fuck you. You know, lobster, on the other hand, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's just one day, is that actually cooking a lobster, I was like, oh, I'm a monster. You know, like, the crab, I didn't give a shit. Probably because I lived in the Baltimore area, and that's just what you do. You just like fucking kill crabs. You know, anyone from Baltimore will tell you that. It's just sort of like, yeah, you just eat crabs. You probably cook one. You know, fuck it. They're assholes. They're fucking pieces of shit. Fuck them. At least they're delicious. Die. You know? Good night, Zarian. Oh, man. Scorpion mermaids. Yeah. Yeah. All fucking pieces of crap. Fucking crabs. You know, fuck it. They're not like Sebastian. Bunch of fucking assholes. Fucking assholes. You know, like, you ever got into a fight with a crab? You ever had it steal something from you? Thing's a piece of shit. Like, get back here with my sunglasses, you crustacean. It's like, hey, that's a racial slur. I'm like, too bad. And I put that one in the pot. You know? Fucking, oh man. Although I will tell you, crawdads I don't feel bad for some reason. They're really just little lobsters, so I don't know why I don't care. I should have more empathy, right? Because they're like baby lobsters. But I don't care. It's like, crawdads, fuck them. Throw it in the pot. Throw that in the pot there, Jungle Jim. Let's see what we got. Fucking give it some salt, seasoning, salt, some pepper, some Worcestershire sauce. That's pretty good. Put that in the jambalaya. You know, like, whatever, you know. But yeah, lobsters, it freaks me out, man. I don't know why.
Well, now we know your weakness in case you ever turn into a radioactive monster.
Well, you turn me into a radioactive monster, I might just be like, my weakness will probably actually be a kitten. It's like, I can no longer pet a kitten. Why? You know, it's not a physical weakness, it's a psychological weakness, you know. Like, I'll just sit there and feel bad, you know, as I destroy everything, you know, but it'll hurt. That must count for something, right?
Yeah. Yes, sorry to interrupt, but like I've actually got a scoot. I've got like a driving lesson in about half an hour.
Oh, go for
So,
it,
like,
man.
Yeah.
So yeah, like so yeah, I better make my leave now because I need to have a cup of coffee and some breakfast first.
Oh, go for it, man. Hey, I hope you had a good time, Dominic.
Oh yeah,
It was a pleasure meeting you, Dominic. We both got more than our money's worth because we both here been here about 3 hours.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. I was having fun.
Maybe. Nice
Yeah, I was
you,
having fun.
Jamie. And so what? So I need to check out Flex Mentallo.
Flex Mentallo. It's a comic by Grant Morrison.
Oh, sweet.
It's really good.
Well, I'll just say this before I go. I won't say hail Satan or praise Odin. I'll meet you halfway, Jack, and just say hail Bolverk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the most devilish of Odin's aspects.
All right, man. You take care, Dominic. It's good talking to you.
Yeah, keep it metal.
Keep it metal.
Did you want me to leave too, Jack, or let somebody else in? Or
I don't know. Like I don't. Well, I don't think we have any donators, but like I'm noticing that. Let's see. Was it Noise Miyazaki's been in the chat for a bit, and we have yet to meet her. So maybe we'll bring her in, but that all depends on whether she is up for that kind of nonsense. You know. Come on, we can do this. Go look up mermaid vagina. You're welcome. Okay. All right. I'll do just that. Mermaid vagina.
I don't know. Tell me if it's safe or not, because I trust your judgment.
Huh. Where the hell is your vagina? Oh, interesting. It's actually like, okay, not all of these pictures are awesome. Yeah, okay, like there's a type of jewelry that is often referred to as a mermaid vagina, and that's kind of pretty. There is also an image from, I think, looks like Dragon's Crown, which looks like it's the type of mermaid who might have an easily accessible vagina, since her fish parts start like below the crack of her ass. So I'm thinking that probably works in the front too.
Yeah.
Other than that, I got, whoa, what is this? Oh God, there's a Penny Arcade fucking comic about it. I didn't know anything good came out of that. Hold on. I didn't know anything good came out of the DS this week. It's The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Undersea Adventure. All right. Didn't you guys have some undersea adventure back in the day? What happened with you two kids? It just, we tried. We tried our best. Last panel is him looking at Ariel going, what the hell is your vagina? These are important fucking questions.
That is one thing that bothers me about even the original tale of The Little Mermaid. If you go back to the folklore, mermaids could turn their tails into legs all the time, and they preferred human men because their own men were so damn ugly.
Yeah, that was part of the deal.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, geez. Photos of Sirenomelia. Oh, God, no. It's no.
I think this is probably not safe for me.
Oh, Sirenomelia? No, it's not. It's basically when someone is born with their legs fused together.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so good. They don't tend to live very long.
That's.
Yeah. It's a do bum.
So, let's see.
Okay, Noise Miyazaki saying she is terribly shy, so she will not. So I am assuming that means she is not going to be coming in.
Yeah. If you want to be stuck with me for a little while longer.
Yeah. I can be stuck with you for a little while longer. It's fine.
I've always, because like I said before, the first time I did this, some of my favorite streams have been this versus this, like Jason versus Godzilla. And I've been dying to pitch my idea of Dracula versus Freddy Krueger.
Oh my god. Oh, hang on. Tentel Takami said he wouldn't mind coming in, so
Okay.
why don't we do that?
Okay.
Oh, someone called Jen T-Bone as well. Oh shit. Okay. Jen T-Bone technically went first, but tell you what, I'll go with Tentel Takami first because I mentioned it first.
Yeah.
And we will see. All right.
Did you want me to leave, or do you want me to stick around?
Yeah, just stay around for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
you know, we'll get Tentel Takami in here, and then we'll go for a little bit, and then I'll bring in Jen T-Bone. Jen T-Bone, send me a Twitter DM, and with your Skype info, and we'll do that for a bit. Let's see.
Yogi's poking the slut pit.
Poke, 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 poke.
Careful, Yogi, I'm ticklish.
Whoa. Someone said there's a manga I'm reading called 12 Beast Has a Big Booby Octopus Witch. Wait, is that the whole title, or is it 12 Beasts, the title? It just has a big titty octopus chick in it.
Probably.
Okay, it's called 12 Beast. Okay, Octopus Girl. I'm sure we're going to find this. It's fucking anime.
You're not violating the terms of surf.
No, they can't see what I'm browsing at the moment. So 12 Beast Octopus Girl. I'm having some problems finding that. That should not have been hard. 12 Beast. What if I put anime in here? Maybe the anime. 12 Beast anime Octopus Girl. That's not getting me where I need to go. Wait, I see there's a woman here vomiting sea urchins. Wait, what the fuck? That's
maybe if you, because they said it was an octopus witch.
Octopus Witch?
Yes.
Okay, Octopus Witch. Let's see. That's Final Fantasy. I don't know why that came up.
I
got
just
nothing.
found the 12 Beast wiki. I typed in octopus,
what do we got?
Octopus Witch and 12 Beast. Her name is Stelia.
Stelia?
Steela.
Steela. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That'd be it. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing that. Hold on. We even save these images. The blessed pornography.
All hail the porn.
All hail the porn. Porn for the porn god. Come for the cum throne. Yeah, there you go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Behold. She's drinking a Mai Tai or a Mojito. I'm not sure which one it is. You know, I see green, so I'm suspecting Mojito. Massive titty minotaur. That could either be great or terrible. That could either be great or awful. That could be the best thing or the worst thing.
Depends. Are the tits where
I've seen
would normally have them?
Oh. Oh. I've seen pictures of that Second Life. I don't want to see that. Oh man, I can tell you how many times that happened and be like, "Hey, let's look for fucked up porn," because I do that. And it's just like, what fucking fucking video game is this from? And then it's like taken from Second Life. Oh my god. No. There's some things that happen on that Second Life that I'm like, whoa, no, none for me. I'm okay. Yeah, although apparently everyone tells me it's the haven of chicks with dicks. So if you're into that, Second Life is where it's at. I'm sure they're all dudes, but, you know, I'm sure if you're into chicks with dicks, that doesn't, you don't care about that. This is not something that phases you. You're just like, yeah, you know, comes with territory. Did Tentel Kami fucking give me a fucking... Did he fucking message me or not? I know we've talked before. No. Do 10. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay, hold on. Yo, you ready? All right. While this man gets back to me, because I have a feeling it's gonna take a couple minutes, I am going to. I'm gonna.
Good evening, Slut Pit. Apparently, I'm here by myself. Because it keeps freezing on me. I have no idea what's going on. Do something. Jack could be back for all I know with the way this thing's circling. Oh no. I have no idea if Skype is working on anybody's end because it's not working on mine. I see a black rectangle with a circle.
Ooh. Okay, he's gonna be with us in like 2 minutes.
Okay. That's okay. Right, I'm seeing a black rectangle with a circle, so I have absolutely no idea if you even hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the video's not coming through?
Video's not, yeah. Skype has been acting
damn
up
internet.
on me. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm in the green at the moment, so everything should be okay.
Yeah.
Someone's going to be like, do people ever sleep? And it's like, look, it's not dawn. I sleep at dawn. Vampire.
And I don't work tomorrow, so.
Yeah, you told me you work for the city?
I work for the county as in a public library.
Got it. That's right.
That's the one where I said, if you ever want to set a horror anthology, something similar to Trick or Treat, where it's all in one place, public library is the perfect place. 98% of our patrons are good people. 2% of them make us feel like we are in a Stephen King novel.
Nice.
But,
here comes the call.
Okay.
Come on, add to group call. Just do it. Do. Hey, how you doing?
Can you see me? Is the camera working? Oh, hang on.
We cannot see you, but we can hear you.
Just 1 second.
All right.
Minor issue here.
What's going on?
Not giving me the right options. Hang on.
No problem. No problem.
Skype.
There's got to be something better than Skype.
I wish, right? Hangout is bad. Like, Hangout is bad. Google Hangout is bad.
Okay, there we go.
Ah, there we go. There you are.
Awesome.
There, my man. All right. Okay. All right. Let us do that.
I'm going to go off camera for a bit, boys.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna fix my setup just a bit here.
Oh, we got a bit of an echo going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's really bad.
I think that's because
Yeah.
I took my headphones out.
Oh, that'd be it.
That would make sense.
I'll come back in a minute. I just really have to stand up and stretch.
Got it. Do. All right, I'll take this time to get Ten-tailed somewhat situated in that little box. There we go. Yeah. It's
There
just,
we go.
the stream thing. Oh man.
I get it, man. I mean, I haven't messed with it myself, but I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got all these little things you got to deal with. It's one of those. If this is something that's extremely easy if you're all streaming from one machine, but if you're not, it gets a little harder. It's a little more difficult.
Yeah.
And the more fiddly bits. That's just the way it is. This way fucking technology. What can I say? Da 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 da.
I still have no picture on my end.
You have no what?
No picture. I have this regular stream on YouTube, but I have a gray box with a circle.
Oh.
As far as Skype is concerned.
Shit.
That's weird.
That might be Skype telling me that I've been on too long.
Yeah, it could be. It could very well be. Oh, jeez. How many
possible.
fucking...
Jack doesn't want to get rid of me. Oh, there you are, Ten-tail. Hi.
Hey.
It's a miracle.
It's Christmas Miracle.
Oh, I would like to apologize for not getting to the what was that, the TV tropes page or whatever?
TV tropes, yeah.
Yeah,
TV tropes?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I
I've
remember.
had
Yeah,
all
I remember
sorts
that
of crap
site.
going on.
Oh no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
No, that's fine. So, oh my God, someone is asking me if I've seen Vampire Hunter D. Yes, of course I have. I've seen both of them.
I have that. I have the first one around here somewhere on VHS.
Yeah, they're both fun. I mean, the second one is the superior movie. Bloodlust. Bloodlust is the better movie, but I've seen both of them. They're both fun.
I watched some of the first one when I was like really young, and it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't my type of anime at the time.
Oh,
Like,
what the hell? What the fuck? How is it not your type of anime? What the hell?
I would adore it. Now I would.
Okay. Because I was
Dude,
like,
I was
oh
a
God.
stupid kid who was just like, there's not enough like flashing action going on this screen.
Oh my God. Dude,
Yeah,
first
little
anime.
kid.
I will tell you the
Dragon Ball
first
Z
anime
did grow
I
up,
ever saw. The
but-
first anime I ever saw, and this dates me something fierce. You're like, hey, what's the first anime you ever saw? I'm like, Unico. Fucking Unico. What was the second one you ever saw? Sea Prince and the Fire Child. That movie fucked me up.
I gotta stop. Royal Blake keeps asking people if they spice, and I have absolutely no idea what that is. The only spice I know of is from Dune, and I don't.
Dune,
even...
yeah.
Okay. First of all, I gotta Serena or Sidurtles here. I gotta do this for her. We have a Discord set up of the pit. She wants you to swing by if you possibly can.
Okay, yeah, I could probably do that.
It's out there now.
Okay, so what the hell is spice?
That is an in-joke. I guess it has something to do
Holy
with...
shit, the fucking Slut Pit's got in-jokes without me. Holy shit, what have I created? What has happened?
I think it was some kind of like D&D campaign it's like some kind of video online. I don't really play D&D, but I didn't quite get it until I realized like the whole joke is that this person was going like the whole mission was to get spice. And so they thought they were dealing with a drug, but it was literally spices. So that's the whole joke.
Oh, because like Yogi is probably talking about cooking.
The way they played it out whenever he was asking people, do you spice? Do you spice? It was like a fucking drug. So that's the whole thing we've been doing that. It's like, do you spice? And anybody who says no, we're like, okay, then we cannot eat at your house because dinner's gonna be horrible.
Yeah, I fucking dude. Like one of the things I would love to make and have people eat. Now I know only some certain people could be able to eat that, but is the puerco pibil. Puerco pibil is awesome. It is one of my favorite South American things to cook. It's not that hard. It's complicated, but it's not that hard. Because basically what you do...
What is it exactly? Like,
okay, it's a slow roasted pork. It takes 4 hours to cook. That's what you do. You take pork shoulder, or as it is, I prefer it is called pork butt.
Of course. Yeah.
Of course. And you fucking cut that up into little inch and a half cubes.
Mm-hmm.
You set that aside, and then you get fucking annatto seeds, cumin, fresh cumin. I mean, well, like whole cumin, you know, some paprika, couple of cloves, and oh god, what else? What else goes in there? I gotta look at the list, but like those are the big ones.
Okay.
You know, oh, and peppercorns, of course, some salt.
I have one quick question.
Put them in a
Is it spicy?
It's very spicy.
I'm in.
It's extremely spicy. You put it in a
love
coffee.
Spicy food.
You put that shit in a spice grinder, aka a coffee grinder you'll use for spices. You grind that shit up, and when you're done with that, then you chop up a bunch of habaneros.
Ooh.
Like 2 or 3 whole habaneros, and just like fucking chop them up. You want to take some of the seeds out because it might make it too hot for people, but like I always leave like you
gotta leave some
a decent amount of seeds in there. And you put that with the spices in a bag, and it's okay, put the spices in the bag, and you put in the meat, orange juice, tequila, some vinegar, and there's another thing that I gotta look up again, but it's like a real basic ingredient. It's like, you know, like olive oil or something. And put that in the bag, in a big Ziploc bag with the meat. You shake it up until it's good and shook. And then you take a big pan, you cover it with banana leaves. You pour the pork into the banana leaf, cover it, and then seal the whole thing with aluminum foil, and then slow cook it for 4 hours in the oven.
Oh my god.
It is amazing. That shit's amazing. Yeah.
Can it be made with meat other than pork? Because like I said, that one,
No.
I have some sort of intolerance to it.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh, shoot. Because I love spicy food.
Yeah. Well, at that point, like another time, it would have to be, the tiki masala, you know, which everyone's like, Jesus Christ, Jack, why is this tiki masala so hot? I'm like, because it's good. Like, it's not this hot at the fucking Indian restaurant, you asshole. I'm like, no, it isn't, you know, like, you know, like, yeah, you used to it when it's called butter chicken, aren't you? Now, I'm not gonna say there ain't something beautiful about butter chicken, but when you use an Indian cumin, because okay, first of all, here's what you got to understand about Indian cumin. I cook whenever it's like, hey, cumin, I'm like, it's Indian cumin, and they're like, why? And I'm like, because I don't know, it's a different strain. It's a lot stronger. Indian cumin is way stronger. Like, you don't realize cumin's actually hot until it comes in the little bag from the Indian grocery. Oh, that's the one. That's the one, baby. And Yogi's telling me that, like, a lot of Indian cooking actually uses, instead of onion and garlic, they use this other spice. And I keep forgetting the name of the goddamn thing.
Fucking Tom Tucker's.
They're talking about Rama one. What Rama 1/2 hentai? That's the other in joke.
Another in joke is everybody's at the Tom Tucker's Southern style mint ginger ale. I guess it's an actual drink that is available.
Mint ginger ale.
Yes, look, you can look it up. It's I can't remember where. It's wherever Royal is from.
Oh my god.
That it's only in his area and maybe a few select other places.
Tom Tucker, Southern style mint ginger ale.
It's only sold in 2-liter bottles.
It sounds like the great basis for a mint julep.
Yeah. Hold on. 2 teaspoons of fresh mint leaves. Julienne. Ooh, fancy. Tablespoon of sugar. Why am I putting more sugar in a fucking ginger ale?
I know.
Because there's bourbon.
Yep.
There's bourbon and tonic water added to this thing. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense.
He constantly makes that joke. We've been playing Cards Against Humanity, and that's like
Hing!
that's a joke that we fucking pull too. And
Hang, that's right.
I've told him before. It's like, I will give you my address. You just send me some of this shit, man.
I gotta get some hing. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna fucking get some of that shit. Fucking cook some goddamn tiki masala with it. Hing. I'll have to learn how to use it. It's a fibrous thing.
You're a fellow spice lover, man. Nice.
Yeah, compound. Hing. Oh man, they got it in bright like yellow jars too. Just hing powder.
Didn't you drink a glass of the tiki masala sauce one time?
No, I drank a glass of the vindaloo.
Okay, vindaloo.
Vindaloo sauce, which is significantly hotter than tiki masala. Is hotter than tiki masala can ever be. It's oh my god, fucking chicken vindaloo is fucking heavenly. Like every time I go, I score Indian restaurants by the strength of the chicken vindaloo. Like it's like, all right, how many vindaloos is this? And whenever I go to some place, I have to tell them something. They're like, "You sure, sir? You sure it's really hot?" And I'm like, "Yes, I know. That's why I ordered it. I want it hot."
Of course.
They're like, "How hot?" And I'm like, "I want it as hot as you make it when you want to eat it." They're like, "You sure that's really hot?" And I'm like, "My uncle's Indian, okay? I know how hot this gets. I know how hot it gets. I want you to just do that." So, oh my God. I don't know how many times I've been to a restaurant and they just refuse to kick it up. And I'm just like, no, stop it.
So my answer has always been,
You're embarrassing
I know
yourself.
my body probably can't, my system itself probably can't handle it, but that's not your concern. Just give it to me.
It's not your concern. Just give it to me. I am asking you.
The excuse I get is, but you won't be able to taste your food, It's like, I want to cry. I want you to give me something so spicy it can cure the common cold.
Yeah. I want my sinuses to fucking open up, and I want water coming out of my eyes. Shut the fuck up. You fucking do it.
And I want to be regretting it for the next 3 days.
Yeah. Okay, so Ghost Peppers is another level, though.
Oh,
I'm gonna say that right now. That shit's another level. I'm sure I will at some point to go the Ghost Pepper route just once, but that might be too much even for me.
I've had them. They're insane, but they are good.
Okay.
I haven't had them fresh, but I've had them powdered and I've had them in ghost pepper sauce. And to me, they're a little bit wimpy.
The ghost pepper sauces?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to see what happens when it's like...
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, ghost peppers themselves, they did put me out of commission for like a couple days, but it was worth it. They taste so
man,
good.
you ever had jalapeno poppers that are made out of habanero peppers instead of jalapenos?
Yes.
These things are amazing.
Oh
my God.
On and over.
That like a little ranch dressing over here. You're like, well, like, whoa, how's your arteries doing? Clogged. Good God. Oh man. Oh God.
Dinner with you is just awesome.
Well, when I get absolutely what I want, yes. But on a day-to-day basis, it's just like, we got some chicken. This is put in the oven.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be time. Fucking acid reflux. Hey. That's why God and mankind created omeprazole. Okay. That's why they created fucking over-the-counter medication for that shit.
Yeah, see,
I got upset with the hot sauce because it burned too long. I wasn't angry at the restaurant. Just strangely angry at the sauce for burning too long.
Dude, I've lived in Texas so long that my go-to, if I can't have anything super spicy, is at least to throw sriracha on everything.
Oh man, I love
Because
sriracha.
it tastes so good.
It does. It does. I used to put that on omelets all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I used to eat that
egg.
all the time. Yeah. I used to make a fried rice omelet and then put sriracha on it.
Mhm.
Eat that. Oh, great.
God, so
But
good.
fucking like
Rice
there's
bowls.
only I have to use it much more sparingly these days. Not because my mouth can't handle it, not because my guts can't handle it. Anus is a completely different story. That's another tale. You know, it's like, yeah, that was great. Like, next day, you know,
Preach, man, preach.
yeah.
It's the cure for constipation.
I know the.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not even constipation. It is literally like.
It's just you spit fire from your ass.
Yeah.
No, I'm, like I said, it's a cure for it, but.
Yeah, it'll clear you out. Yeah.
Yeah, forget the fasting before they send a camera up your butt. Just eat something spicy.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, like I fucking like I definitely there was a point where I like pooped water for a day.
Actually been there.
Yeah. You're just like,
That
is
is
there
a
any
terrifying
solidity to
experience.
this whatsoever? Is there any solidity to this? No. Okay. I guess this is just what we're going to be doing every 4 hours for a day, you know. Yeah. That's the downside. That's the downside.
Yeah.
That's when you know you've gone too far.
Yeah, I could have sworn one time my intestinal lining came out after eating some really spicy stuff.
Oh man, the last time like something like that happened to me, I knew it was going to happen, which is when I had the Napalm Death Burger at Gorilla Mall, which was third quarter-pound patty smothered in pepper jack cheese, topped with habanero poppers and a habanero alouette sauce, whatever the fuck that shit is. It's a bacon double cheeseburger with habanero peppers, habanero pepper poppers on the damn thing. And I'm just like, this is going to be great going down. Going out's another story, but that's for tomorrow. And the next day on the toilet, there was like, how you doing, Jack? And I'm like, this is nothing but a price I told myself I was going to pay. Would I do it again? Hell yeah.
The whole reason why some plants have caffeine and why they're spicy is to make themselves poisonous to herbivores. And we humans just, give me more.
Yeah, we're crazy. It's the power of the omnivore. You know, the power of the omnivore can handle spice because it's just like, it's not actually on fire. You know?
Just feels like it.
Just feels like it. Whatever. We're omnivores. We eat everything. So we would eat rocks if we could. And if they're made out of salt, we can.
Yeah.
We can eat salt rocks. We just can't eat other kinds of rocks.
But this is why.
No, it hasn't stopped us from trying.
No, it hasn't.
This is one of the reasons why people joke that if aliens ever came here, Earth would basically be space Australia.
Oh yeah, totally.
Everything's trying to kill us, and we just,
we just
keep
eat
going.
it. What's that? Alligator. It tastes like chicken. What's chicken? It's a thing we eat. We grow them, and then we kill them, and then we eat them. Wow, how many do you eat? We have whole restaurants just dedicated to the eating of chickens. We have specifically bred chickens.
One of
so
them
that we can eat them.
Yesterday.
Which one? KFC?
I went to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. You homophobe.
Barbecue spicy sandwich. I'm like, yes. And I have like a thing for a free. I got a thing for a free one. So I went there like, yes. Oh, and give me that sriracha sauce for me to dip it in.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking Wendy's right now has got like, I don't even know. It's got that fucking oh god, what do they call it?
I don't know what they're doing now.
It's like a super bacon. It's like a super cheese bacon burger or something. I forget what it's actually called.
It should be called the Clogger. But
yeah. Like it's basically a bacon cheeseburger, but instead of a slice of cheese, it's like a really thick cheese sauce that's on top of it, and then they hand it to you. The only way this could be better is if they gave it to you on one of them pretzel buns. I don't know why they don't just do that all the time. Those pretzel buns are awesome.
They really are.
Yeah, just be like, everything on pretzel bun. Wendy's, fuck you, Wendy's because it tastes better than whatever you're eating, Like it's actually, oh god, I gotta say, I do miss Chick-fil-A. I do miss Chick-fil-A, but I haven't eaten at Chick-fil-A in like 10. No, it hasn't been 10 years.
I've only eaten there twice in my life.
It's good. It's good.
I had basically faux Chick-fil-A because I worked at a Texas State University in the food court for a while, and they have like this little like not even mini, but I don't know what the hell it is. But it's like it's not truly Chick-fil-A. It just says it is. So it's like I tried it. I'm like, this isn't very good, and my mom's like, no, you need to actually go to Chick-fil-A, and she took me there. I sat down. First of all, service is amazing.
Yeah, service is pretty good at Chick-fil-A.
I ate the food, and she's looking at me. She's like, "So how is it?" I'm like, "I'm trying not to cry. This is amazing."
Yeah, it's really good stuff. It's just human rights violations, God damn it.
Yeah, bastards. That's like the one thing that's probably
just don't treat people like crap. That's all I'm asking. You can fucking torture chickens all you want. Just don't treat people like crap.
Yeah.
Well, we've donated to governments to push an anti-gay agenda. I hate you. Like, why'd you do this? You stabbed me in the heart, Chick-fil-A. You stabbed me in the fucking heart.
I think that was actually the thing I planned to actually go there when I heard about that. I'm like, oh no, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
I ain't gay, but fuck you. Yeah. Like
that's fucked up. You. Yeah.
In my city, the chicken is better at Hooters anyway.
That's sad.
Well, I also went to Hooters for the first time, and that was actually really good. They're making really good food.
Yeah,
their wings are amazing.
Oh god, I love their boneless wings with the triple dog dare sauce. That one's made with ghost peppers, and that's the only sauce where tears are coming down.
Fucking Hooters, a place you would think I would totally love, but I actually totally fucking hate it every time.
Maybe you're going to the wrong Hooters because the one in my city is actually really good.
All right, I will go to Hooters somewhere in LA in the middle of fucking Silicon Town, and we'll see if we have a better experience. But every time I go to a Hooters, it comes down to this: the food's late, the waitress is an idiot, and I'm like, the tits weren't worth it.
Okay. Well, you come to Costa Mesa, I'll treat you, the Countess and Guru, to Hooters, okay?
All right, we'll check it out.
Because it might just be my particular area, because we went to Hooters in New York and it wasn't very good. The waitresses had their uniforms were kind of wrinkled. The service was excellent, but the food wasn't as good. In Costa Mesa, I think they serve such a mass volume of food that they can't help it but be fresh.
That makes sense.
And the girls are really polite and sweet, and always, of course, when my mom and I go, they're just like, can't wait to get to our table. I think because they're getting away from the creepy guys.
Wait.
Yeah, I was actually there.
Hold on. Whoa. Wait a minute.
Like, yeah, I want to try their wings.
Yeah.
So...
Wait, are you fucking kidding me? Are you telling me that I think someone is? Holy shit! It is. All right. So that GIF of that woman in gold who's like playing with her boobs?
I have recently seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Apparently that's from Digimon. I'm like, what?
What?
Are you fucking kidding me? Digimon? Like that was a kid's show.
Okay, well.
Okay, but they have a mon called.
There are some differences.
Yeah, remember that in Pokemon, James wore fake breasts in one episode.
That's right.
And posed in a bikini.
I got a copy of that episode with that edited.
So they could win. Yeah. Because I'm looking at like pictures of Lilithmon, and it's not like she's not stacked as hell.
Angela as well, Lady Devamon. Most of the females, they are fucking stacked.
Yeah, like huge boobs. And I'm just like,
edit it for English. It's the same thing. The cards when Yu-Gi-Oh came over here, they fucking edited Dark Magician Girl's tits because they were too big and too on display.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, you see the comparison. It's oh my god.
Oh,
Dark Magician Girl.
I remember that in Sailor Moon, they turned the two lesbians into cousins.
Cousins. I remember that.
I watched that even before I ever knew that. I'm like, these two are lesbians.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, we're cousins. I'm like, you're kissing cousins.
Yeah.
That's not any better.
They air an episode where one of them's talking about the first time she's ever seen her cousin, and it's all this romantic music playing. It's like, no, guys, kids are old enough to understand lesbians.
Oh my god,
like
no, you're
the
right.
Couples challenge episode, like they got like the freaking I guess it was like some kind of Japanese like challenge thing or something that they had going on, like a contest, and it was all couples, and that was those two. Like, you can't fool me.
Oh my god, no, you're right. You're right about Yu-Gi-Oh. Like they did it in a weird way too, which is they just removed her cleave.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like so she's like kind of always flat-chested, which you can tell, like, how to put it, like here's the, let me see if I can show the result. Black Magician Girl, like it's one of those, there's something wrong with this picture, but unless you know about the boob thing, you wouldn't be able to necessarily figure it out. Like, yeah. So basically what they've done here is they just skin toned her cleave out so that she doesn't have boobs.
Is it up on the stream yet? Or?
Yeah, it's up on the stream.
Okay, it's gonna take a moment because
yeah.
Here.
Oh god.
Yeah, and I'm going crazy because when 10 is on, I can see him, but Jack, I still can't see your beautiful face in Skype. It's still a gray box.
I have no idea what's going on.
That is really,
yeah. Like I'm.
You know, I've been on for 3 hours. It might be saying you've been on too long.
Oh, it's possible.
You've been on too long.
Yeah, they removed her freaking. They
removed her cleave, and I'm like, what?
What? I will never understand that.
Yeah, well, that's not even like, fucking censorship, man. Like, the thing I think is really bizarre is, let me see if I can, like, I hate it when the mainstream catches hip.
Which getting your hands
because
on the card was, they edited the card too.
Yeah, they did. They did.
But getting a hold of the Japanese card, that was like sacred amongst like Yu-Gi-Oh fans at the time. Like, oh, you have Dark. I choose Dark Magician Girl. Like, oh, I summon Dark Magician Girl. Oh, okay. Oh my God, it's the Japanese one.
Let me see if I can find. Oh God, yeah. When you. Let me see if I can find a really good picture of. Oh shit! Did they actually? Oh no, it's just like a reimagining. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm muttering now. I was like, oh shit, did they redo She-Ra? And then it was like, oh no, that's just someone's like artistic reimagining. That's too bad.
There's some good ones. I wish it'd just become a real thing.
Yeah. Actually, one of the things I thought was really fucking funny is when they actually did have like a male love interest for like fucking She-Ra and shit. Like, he was like a swashbuckling pirate dude. He's like every girl wet dream ever. You know, like, which I was okay with because I was like, whatever. That's good. That's fine. But I did think it was a little funny. Let's see. Come on. Give me a fucking image I can use. But like, like fucking She-Ra, that used to just be like good to go, right? Like that was okay for kids. Just fucking put it on. Like, well, who cares? Selling plastic crap. And then at some point, it's like, no, we need to do quality I hate you. Like, I hate you. Like, what have you done? What have you done? And I noticed that, like, in the 90s, children's entertainment basically disappeared, even though it was everywhere. Just nobody gave a shit.
Yeah. I mean,
You
at
know?
least you had like DC and Marvel making good shit, but
Yeah, you do, but like even
Batman
like
animated series, good lord, I go back and watch that and go, oh wow, I watched this as a child.
yeah, fucking
This
dudes
is
are
some dark
shooting
shit.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all sorts of shit. Like, look at that. Like that's lesbian everything. You know, that's hot lesbian everything. And hey, if you're like hey, do you sword wielding Ren Fair lesbian? Are you a fucking bitchy fucking bondage cat lesbian? Are you Zoe Quinn on the left here? Are you a slightly older mom figure who is the mother of Zoe Quinn lesbian?
It just came up on the screen.
Yeah. And, you know, or are you the feisty redhead lesbian? Does it matter? No, it does not. Here, have that. That's for sisterhood. You know, like, look, I'm not saying that this thing didn't define parts of my manhood. I'm just saying I recognize the fact that I was not, in fact, the intended audience.
Yeah.
This was little girls who were like, I don't know if I should tell anybody about how I feel about this. Oh man! Although, let me see, Flash.
That fact with a lot of the girly animes that I ended up watching as a kid. Like, these are clearly meant for girls, and in not the same way.
Yeah, not in the same way. Not in the same way. Although, yeah. Oh, here's a good shot. Yeah, this. Before there was She-Ra, let me show you something that like fucking definitely had an effect. It was also Filmation. Filmation's a part of my sexuality, no doubt.
I am having trouble with the stream. I keep having to refresh the damn page.
Oh, really?
It's not your end. I know that.
Oh, okay. I think it's totally your
end. It's for some reason.
Yeah, there we go.
I keep having to refresh it.
It's YouTube. Because I have that problem too.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
I think this is a recreation of a still from the Flash Gordon cartoon that Filmation did.
Okay, it'll be up soon.
Eventually. I mean, I just finally got the Dark Magician Girl on my end.
Oh, geez.
I already got.
I'm looking at everybody in the chat shouting that they want all the lesbians.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Yep, that's it. We are all the lesbians. Yeah. I think this is a recreation of one of the stills of the show. Princess Aura. Yeah. Holy fucking hell. Like, let me see if I can find like another one that's actually from the show. Yeah. Princess Aura, like, oh man. No, not gonna lie. That was a thing for me.
Yeah.
That was a goddamn thing. Like, because, how to put it, they knew what they had on that Flash Gordon. There's a how to put it. Okay. Do you know how in heavy metal,
I know heavy
in the
metal.
den sequence, he starts making out with the red-haired chick with a huge hooters?
Yes.
All right. What a lot of people don't realize about that particular animation sequence is that was cribbing from the Flash Gordon cartoon. Yeah, because there's a scene where like Princess Aura is like the queen, is like the princess of like a planet that has only women, and then all of a sudden she sees Flash Gordon and it's like, oh man, I want that between my legs. Oh. I want that feasting on my nipples. I want that. Flash is a man. Now, I didn't give two shits about that. What I did care is when she says it, she's always like moving around and lounging in like her bed or straddling with something between her legs. And it's just like, she is so fucking overtly sexual. As a kid, it goes right over your goddamn head. Yeah. You just do not notice it. But as an adult, when you see it, you're like, holy shit.
They were hiding nothing.
Oh, they were hiding nothing. They didn't hide shit. You just didn't know what it was.
Yeah. It was literally hidden in plain sight.
Like, yeah. And there's like there's a makeout scene in that movie. There is a fucking makeout scene from that movie, and that's one of the things that heavy metal is fucking cribbing when it did its sequence. You know, this is great. Fucking 16 years, 17 years of nothing, and then twice in one day. You know? And definitely like that one chick who has the Lochnar, you know,
Yeah.
where she's like, you know, she's like, no, I have other plans for him. Like, no, that's a total Princess Aura move. You know, she did that all the time, and then he's like, no, I must rescue Dale Earhart. I don't know, fucking the chick. The Earth chick that I'm like, no, I'm sorry, baby, you just done. You just done. No, I'm sorry. No, we're doing the Princess Order now. Sorry, Dale, you're done. Fucking Ming can have ya. Oh no, the universe so cares. Oh man. But
childhood. You had an awesome childhood for that.
Yeah. Well, this was like a 60s cartoon, man.
Yeah.
This was like done in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. They were showing repeats for a long time. Like,
oh god, yeah.
Stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. But like, this was when they were like, we were thinking of bringing Flash Gordon or Buck Rogers back. I was like, no, bring this back. Bring this type thing back. Like, make it stupidly sexual. If I want people to be going, oh my god, this show is so sexist, and I want to be going, yes,
it is.
Yes, just do it. Just have it be redonkulous.
And
you know, just go all the way with it. Well, like it was one of the things, like in Buck Rogers, one of the things I always wanted, where I was like, no, let's not hide the fact that Buck Rogers was racist as all fuck. Let's just straight up make them space Mongols. Just fucking flat out make them space Mongols. Yeah. Because that was what Buck Rogers fought. Buck Rogers fought futuristic Chinese people from China. That was the story of the original Buck Rogers. He was racist as fuck. He was a fucking genocidal asshole. Like straight up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not making it up. He literally killed Chinese people.
No,
in the future. It. Yeah, flat out.
From something around that time, I completely believe it.
Yeah, but like, they were like, yeah, we're gonna bring back Buck Rogers, and I'm like, all right, are you gonna bring back like the sex? Because I think sex and sci-fi have not been getting along for a while, and I think they need to get along again. I think we need to.
They really haven't.
Yeah, we really need to, because like, come on, go to alien planets, meet people, and meet strange aliens, and have sex with them. Come on, that's what science fiction's all about, baby.
Do the Kirk.
Yeah. Yep. Kirk it. There's been a little too much Picarding around here. We need to Kirk it up. You know.
Yeah. You were talking about basically your first things. My first crush was Mr. Spock.
Ah.
And my second crush was the Riddler. Frank Gorshin's Riddler, not John Aston's.
Oh god. Here's the funny thing. My first actual like fictional crush, as opposed to I want to do something with that.
Yeah.
I'm a little kid. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, I want to do a lot of it. Yeah, like my first actual crush, where it was like, I have the feels. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Because this is one of those things where when I say it, everyone's going to get the wrong impression. Because they're going to come up with the wrong answer. Because this means something. The meaning of this character has changed. So I got to find a picture to demonstrate.
Now I'm really curious.
Yeah. This was the first identifiable crush that I had.
Yeah.
I don't know why it took me so long to have a crush on a fictional character as opposed to just sexual excitement. Even Princess Leia I was sexually excited by rather than crushed on. I lived in the 80s.
Everybody develops differently. I had the crushes first. I didn't have the sexual thing until Frank Langella in Dracula.
Ah.
I saw that at the right moment of puberty, and Oh my god, that's why I have a vampire obsession now. You know, you can keep your guys with the big schlongs and the bulging muscles. Just give me a guy with fangs, long, beautiful fangs,
And that doesn't sparkle.
and no fucking sparkling.
God.
The only one who's allowed to sparkle is Jareth the Goblin King.
Yeah, I know, he has every right to sparkle.
Yeah, he can sparkle all he wants, but vampires do not. I hate Twilight so bad because Edward and Bella's relationship hits all 15 warning signs of domestic abuse.
Yep.
And I could tell you from personal experience, abuse is not romantic.
No.
Yeah, oh no.
And ever since I've seen
God,
Hellraiser, I really want to see fan art of Pinhead meeting Christian Grey.
We have such sights to show you.
Yo, Jack, you talked about how you actually did like the Joker from from Suicide Squad. You liked his portrayal.
Yeah. I actually liked Jared Leto. I actually liked it.
The movie, right? Like that's.
Yeah. I actually like Suicide Squad. The movie's broken as all fuck.
Yeah, it has a lot.
But I liked it.
But I hate what it created, or what.
What do you mean? Would you hate what it created?
What it made worse.
What did it make worse?
People to this day into like teenage girls who had seen that and gone, I want a relationship like Joker and Harley.
Okay, let me just be very honest with you for a moment, Ten-Tailed Akami. There is no situation under which that doesn't work for me. You know, but then again, I am a guy with green hair and a shark-like grin, so...
Yeah,
but I always have to go like, oh, so you want an abusive relationship.
Oh, no. I just want the girl who's going to get up on the desk and go, vroom, vroom, it's time to rev up your Harley. Like, come on.
Yeah,
come on.
That part
don't actually
bad.
Look at the full spectrum of that fucking relationship.
If you want a relationship, Gomez and Morticia.
Gomez and Morticia is a much more functional relationship. Absolutely.
Or even Herman Munster and Lily Munster. You know?
Yeah. Like, I feel like in my relationship with the Countess, we vacillate between the Munsters and the Adams.
Yeah.
You know, like, when I'm being, like, somewhat sinister and, like, really super crazy, it's obviously Gomez. But when I'm just, like, doing stupid shit, it's obviously Herman.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh.
And...
Yeah, and I just hate how freaking like romanticized it's become. That's what drives me insane.
Yeah, that's what drives me crazy about 50 Shades and Twilight and everything. Because, like I said, personal experience. I've been thrown into walls and stuff.
Oh,
it's not
that's no
romantic.
good. That is not good at all. Yeah, no, that's bad. That's bad. I don't know how to say it, man. That's bad.
I've known people in those kinds of relationships, and that's horrifying. That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's
all right. I found a picture.
Okay.
So this was my first actual crush on a fictional character, and it was Psylocke, but it was 80s Psylocke.
Okay, I have always liked Psylocke, so let's see what we've got here, because I don't quite remember. The difference.
Okay, these two images are 80s Psylocke. They could go up on the stream.
Okay, that's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna see the comments.
It's gonna take a minute. Because believe it or not, at some point, Psylocke was a white girl.
I
can buy that.
She was a white girl, and for some reason,
I like that.
Yeah. And now here's the thing. I'd never seen a girl with purple hair before. And now all of a sudden, I was obsessed with it. I was obsessed with girls with weird colored hair. Now, the fact that colored hair has become associated with radical feminism is not making me happy.
No.
You know, because I'm like, you made it lame. How dare you? You know, how dare you? Now, a lot of people are like, yeah, but like Asian Psylocke is sexier. And I'm like, yes, absolutely. Is that a girl I would stick my cock in? Absolutely. But the problem I had with that change was that change came with a complete character makeover, not just like a physical, like she was a different character when they did that. You know, she was much angrier, much more, you know, much more proactive. Like, they changed the character who was very much, no, please stop fighting, don't do anything. But for some reason, that was the thing I fell in love with. You know, that was the thing I had the crush on, which is this very, very sweet girl. Oh, reconnection successful. Awesome. We disconnected and reconnected. There we go.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. That was my first real fictional crush, was Betsy Braddock, aka original Psylocke. I don't know why. Like, I thought the fact that her psychic powers looked like a butterfly was really cute. And I don't know, I was just really into her. You know, just really into her. Yep, Captain British's sister.
Captain
Britain.
Captain Britain.
Yeah.
My first comic book crush, honestly, was, and I've talked about this in the chat with a couple of people when we just start spamming like, hey, we like this one, I like this character, I like this character. I always go Susan Storm from
Fantastic Four?
Yeah,
really?
I had a thing for that, and I think it was a crush, and I think it was just that motherly aspect of her. I just kind of liked that whole thing.
See, that was the thing I didn't like.
I actually liked that, but then the fact that she could kick everyone's ass, I'm like, okay, that's a bonus. I'm like, yes.
Yeah. If we went pure comic
I just like
book,
the nurturing aspect. I think like that.
If we went pure comic book, it would have to be Gambit for me.
Or man.
Or Wonder Woman.
I had more than one girl who's like, you gotta go as Gambit. And I was like, oh really, Moshari? We might could do that, you know? You know, like there was another guy that someone was like, oh Jesus Christ, it's fucking you. It was this character in the X-Men called Longshot. Yes. Like the original 80s Longshot as opposed to like 90s Longshot. Or late 90s Longshot. Early 90s Longshot is okay. He's just underused.
Yeah.
But he's still like the same goddamn character.
Yeah.
But 80s Longshot was awesome. You know, he had Quark, the goat-faced man who is everywhere and nowhere at once. Like, Longshot was this very bizarre attempt that Marvel made at doing what DC was doing with shit like Kid Eternity. Now, here's the thing that's really sad. It worked. It worked really fucking well. It was really cool. You know, like, it was this bizarre deconstruction of heroism and how people treat heroes. And it was not kind. It was not kind.
I wouldn't imagine it was.
Yeah. It was basically heroes. Everyone wants a hero. Everyone needs it. But the reason no one has it is because he's disposable to everybody. So they don't deserve it, so they don't get it. And you're just like, oh, shit. That's fucked. You know, and the reason that it is that way, and because the only one who can benefit regularly from a hero is the media. The media can regularly benefit from a hero because whether you celebrate or vilify him, you benefit.
Yep.
And you're just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, that was the original context of Mojo. You know? Oh, my God. Like, how to put it? Like, Mojo was not just, like, a comment on fucking the American news. You have to realize that Mojo was kind of inspired by They Live. Yeah. You know, like, that's where they were coming from. Yeah, that's where they were coming from with Mojo. You know, and if you read those original fucking Longshot stories, it's super obvious. Like, they didn't hide it. They were just like, yeah, this is what we're doing. There's this thing called the mediatocracy, you know, which is this bizarre dumping ground of media ruled by the spineless ones, you know, who are Mojo's race, you know, and Like Mojo was just evil as fuck. He was so fucking sinister. You know, like you don't realize that the smile that he has. It was obvious in the first one. Like you're like, yeah, it's a really insincere smile. It's insincere because there are actually like hooks in his fucking lips that keep it like that. You know, but like, so he's got always has a forced smile. You're just like, Jesus Christ, like this is getting crazy. Like, it's one of those things where you're like, Longshot they put Longshot in with the X-Men because they didn't know what to do, but Longshot really belonged with Doctor Strange. That's where he really belonged because he wasn't a mutant. He was an alien. You know, but everyone just assumed just made him a mutant. And I'm like, why? They're like, well, this character is popular. Put him in the X-Men. It's like, but he could.
That happened a lot.
It did. It happened a lot in the late 80s.
X-Men was truly a dumping ground.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
It
Unfortunately.
Started off with a great idea, and then it just became a dumping ground.
Yeah. And it got really weird because, like, they put Longshot in the X-Men and then they didn't know what to do with him because it's like, yeah, it's because he doesn't belong here. He belongs with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
You know, like if you put Longshot with Doctor Strange where he's like the weirdo that just occasionally fucking shows up and is like the hero to everyone, villain of everyone, that's a great Doctor Strange character for Doctor Strange to occasionally run into. But no, they kept putting it in with X-Men, and that's why most people are like, what the fuck? What's Longshot's power? He's lucky? That doesn't seem like is that a mutant power? Is it? And the answer is no, because he's not a mutant.
He's not a
mutant.
Kind of what Domino does?
Yeah, it is kind of what Domino does. And that was the other thing.
For that matter.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem is that Longshot has the power of good luck.
Okay.
As long as he is selfless. But if he's selfish, the luck spoils. Now, here's the other problem. Because he's always the hero, whether he wants to be or not, everyone always ends up hating it. So he has like no friends. Oh yeah, you're like, that's what I mean by like that shit got rough.
Oh.
Yeah, that shit got rough. Like Spiral is like an ex-girlfriend of his. You know, and Spiral was a great character. Spiral was awesome. You know, 6-armed Shiva chick who just fucking like murders people. You know, like that's a character I'd love them to put in X-Men. You know, that worked. Like you can make her a mutant. She's not. You know, she's not. She is what is called an altered human, like Spider-Man.
Which is actually
Spider-Man is an
what
altered
Black
human.
Cat is.
Yeah,
not a mutant. She's...
No. Like Black Cat's a mutant.
I thought Black Cat got her powers from
Shadowcat.
Yeah, Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde is a mutant.
We're talking about
Black
Felicia
Cat
Hardy.
is Felicia Hardy, the one
How did
who always...
Felicia Hardy did? Yeah, I thought she's
Felicia
Hardy.
The cat burglar type girl.
Yeah, but she has like luck powers, right?
Yeah, she got them from magic.
At the beginning.
Oh, did she? I thought she was a mutant. Hold on.
She gains the powers. Yeah, I thought it was magic. She gains the powers through experiments.
Hold on. Black Cat.
Kind of like a way to take on Spider-Man, and then she's like, yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah, she'd rather fuck
Felicia Hardy.
Yeah. Until she realizes it's a
early life Black Cat.
The
Kingpin. Accidents. Blah 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 blah. Oh, Felicia Hardy.
At least in Ultimate Spider-Man, that shit was funny.
Yeah.
Expert thief, a skilled martial artist.
Oh God.
Oh, did they? Oh, I think they might have dropped her supernatural powers.
They probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's nothing on that. Yeah. I don't think she has those anymore.
She had the extra strength.
Yeah. She had superhuman agility. Yeah.
Claws
it's kind of
at one point. Yeah.
Kind of like how they keep forgetting that Mystique is bisexual and has a wife.
Yeah. Yep.
I actually forgot that.
Her wife's name is Destiny.
Yeah, otherwise known as Irene Adler.
Yep. I remember that shit.
In fact, Nightcrawler's original origins was supposed to be that Mystique took on the form of a man and impregnated Destiny. But no, some coward had to turn it around and get Mystique pregnant by a demon.
I remember that shit. That was so dumb.
Yeah.
That was so dumb.
Just go back to the original origins where Mystique is Kirk's father instead of his mother, you know. And
Azazel? Or what was his
yeah.
name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I
that
think
was
he's not even
dumb.
really a demon. I think he's actually a mutant who looks like a demon, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
Yeah, don't.
He's a mutant
Yeah,
that just
yeah.
looks like the devil, basically.
Yeah.
It's 4
yeah.
a.m. I can't
yeah.
hardly think. Not think.
Yeah. But yeah, like in the 80s, Mystique was married to an older woman named Destiny. And Rogue was her daughter. Who was... Did they ever actually figure out who Rogue's daddy was?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I know that Graydon Creed's father is Sabretooth and Mystique is his mother. So the leader of the Friends of Humanity was born to 2 mutants.
Wait, no, I don't think. No, Mystique is Sabretooth's mom?
No, Sabretooth had a child with Mystique, and his name is Graydon Creed, and he's the leader of the Friends of Humanity.
Oh.
He's basically the representation of Hitler, who is rumored to be at least half Jewish.
Oh, God.
Right. Okay. I kind of want them, for the next... Look, I know that, what I really want them to fucking, do for the next X-Men movie, and they've kind of teased that they might do this.
Okay.
Genosha.
Oh.
I fucking love the Genosha plot because they've already teased Mr. Sinister. They've already teased Mr. Sinister. And I'm like,
yeah.
Please do the Genosha story. I love the Genosha story. The Genosha story is awesome. Ironically, the Genosha story actually comes before Apocalypse. But whatever.
Yeah, it's the movie.
Whatever.
Film continuity, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I love Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, I really wish they would reboot the entire X-Men franchise.
Oh, they did.
Well, but I mean, reboot it enough that, like with Spider-Man, you could bring Iron Man in because I really want to see Xavier and Tony Stark.
Oh yeah, that's never gonna happen. That Fox will never give up.
No, they won't.
The X-Men.
Yeah.
They're never giving that up. That's just theirs now.
Because Wolverine on the Avengers was like one of my dreams to see on the big screen, and that will never happen.
No, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. Unless Fox goes under.
Yeah.
If Fox goes under, maybe it'll happen. But
keep pulling bullshit, maybe.
Yeah. Well, they might
right?
end up making a movie so bad that they lose the rights, just like with the Fantastic Four.
No, they still have the rights.
Oh, they still have the rights. I thought
they still have them.
God.
They still have them.
That's another one I've come to accept. I will never see a good movie for.
Oh yeah, no, it'll never happen.
Oh God,
never happen. But I will tell you what will continue to be good in the X universe. The X-Men movies hopefully will continue to be good. They're changing directors in the next movie, so I'm not sure, but it is someone Bryan Singer picked. Which is good. I definitely was glad to see Bryan Singer back for fucking Days of Future Past. He needed to come back.
Yeah.
The Deadpool movies will continue to be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I can't wait for Deadpool 2.
I know.
Okay, so
give me cable.
But I want the rated R fucking X-Men movie. No joke.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah, we do.
Quick question. Is it true that Marvel got the rights to Blade back? Movie rights to Blade?
I actually don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
I heard about that. I don't know if that was true or not.
I realize that Disney now owns Marvel, so it would be really hard to get a hard R Blade reboot. But I really wish they would, because one thing I'd like to see is Blade's original origins, where he was born in 1929 in Soho, London.
Yeah.
Because he would have been a teenager during World War II. And it is canon in the Marvel comics.
Oh, Noise Miyazaki, thank you.
Yeah. It's canon.
Thank you for saying that Asians are sexy.
Well,
that's right, baby.
with
That's
Jack
right.
being the sexiest. Yeah,
I
sorry.
somehow can't argue that.
I'm so blah, blah, but he would have. It's canon in the Marvel comics that Captain America fought Nazi vampires.
Yep.
And I really want to see a teenage Blade teamed up with Captain America and the Howling Commandos killing Nazi vampires.
There's just one problem with that. Blade doesn't exist until like the 60s.
Yeah, but he was born in 1929 according to the comics.
Really?
Yes.
Shit.
He was born in 1929 in Soho, London.
Oh
That would
shit.
work.
They got the
That would
Blade,
work out,
Ghost Rider, and Punisher rights back. I knew they got the Ghost Rider rights back. That's why he shows up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I knew they got the Punisher rights back because they put him in Daredevil season 2. Blade, I didn't know about.
Yeah.
Marvel got the rights to Blade back, but the current pitch is for a 70s style Blade, not Snipes era Blade. I'm okay with doing 70s style fucking Blade.
Yeah.
I am totally good with that.
They need to do something different than what the Snipe style. It's like that's why I think the Spider-Man Homecoming movie is the best Spider-Man movie so far, because they did something different from the other ones.
Yeah. They did something real different. What Guru said, and I'm pretty sure I know what he means by this, but I haven't seen the movie yet. Is all I'm saying is one girl needs to dye her hair. I have a feeling. I'm like, oh shit.
Dye her hair. And
Did they make fucking oh god damn it.
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane? Did they make Mary Jane black?
I'm not going to give you spoilers. I will say that her name is not Mary. You know, they did change that, but they at least they didn't rehash the Uncle Ben's death scene. You know.
No, this is a year after.
Yeah.
Oh
my god, I'd love a
Look,
decent
character
Hellblazer
building,
movie.
I understand that is a big crutch of his character. It's a big part of him. We don't need to see it over and over and over.
And over again.
Yeah.
Same with Batman.
Yeah.
Just do it in a 2-second like flashback if you have to. Be like, yeah, Uncle Ben said this when he died. Okay.
And I did like the Tobey Maguire movies. I even liked 3 a little bit. I personally feel, my personal theory is Sam purposely destroyed that movie because he did not want to use Venom.
He didn't purposely destroy it. They made him put Venom in a movie he didn't belong.
He was going to be in the 4th one. That was 2, just like X3, that was 2 scripts sewn together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because originally it was supposed to concentrate on Sandman with some stuff with the Goblin, with Neo Goblin.
Well, here was the original lineup. And
him getting the suit, not actually fighting Venom yet.
Yeah, the original lineup of Spider-Man 3 was Vulture, Sandman, and Hobgoblin.
Oh, so there was going to be 3 either way on it.
Yeah, there was going to be 3 either way, but the thing is because they've been setting Hobgoblin up for 2 fucking movies. They didn't need to do anything. You know, it's just like, oh, hey, James Franco is just now officially Hobgoblin. Okay, like that wasn't going to be hard. Like all he has to do is put a fucking mask on and get on the flying thing, which he already did in the previous movie.
Yeah.
It didn't need to do anything there. So that's how they wanted to have the 3 villain fights. So the idea was basically Spider-Man was going to be fighting on the ground while Vulture and Hobgoblin were going to be fighting in the sky, because it was going to be Harry's big face turn.
Redemption
arc. It was going to be his redemption arc where he's just basically like, no, fucking Peter, what have I fucking done? Like that kind of thing. Yeah. And
I would have watched that. That sounds like that.
No, that would have been great. Yeah. That'd have been great. And you can tell like some of those scenes, especially like, okay, why is Spider-Man fighting like fucking Venom in a tower? It's because that was originally supposed to be fucking Vulture.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be like, if you remove Venom and put Vulture in his place, all of a sudden that movie starts to make sense. like, and Vulture was supposed to open the movie. Like, basically, Spider-Man, the first scene is Spider-Man putting Vulture in jail, and he's going to be played by Ben Kingsley. There are shots of Ben Kingsley in the Vulture outfit.
Oh, man.
Yeah. They had gotten that fucking far. That close. Close.
I wish people would have pushed for Venom then.
I know, but everyone wanted Venom.
It should have been 4.
Why?
He even said, like, he's even said before, like, Venom was actually going to be concentrated on the 4th movie.
Yeah.
He had already planned. He was gonna have at least Peter getting the suit, getting the symbiote some point in 3, and then 4 was gonna concentrate on him dealing with hopefully not becoming.
Because well, the idea was in the third, by the end of the 3rd movie, Spider-Man was going to be in the black costume, and the 4th movie was going to be all about the symbiote. Mm-hmm. You know, which would have been much better. It was also going to have Man-Wolf in it.
Nice. When am I going to get a movie?
Because they fucking set up Man-Wolf, but they never. God.
I want Mysterio.
Well, the idea for Mysterio was fucking amazing. Okay, so this was the fan theory of Mysterio, and I'm like, oh my God. This would have been fantastic, because this was apparently actually an argument they had, because do you know who was going to play Mysterio? Bruce Campbell was going to play Mysterio. Yes.
He's been Mysterio.
Bruce Campbell was going to play Mysterio. That was the joke.
You saw him in 3 different
Yeah. Like that was actually partially set up.
Oh.
But no, because they didn't get to the 4th movie. That didn't get to happen.
Yeah.
You know, it was gonna be Man-Wolf, Venom, and Mysterio for the 4th movie.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
And one very silly scene I always wanted in those doggone Tobey Maguire movies. They have Ted Raimi, however the heck you say the last name.
Ted Raimi.
Raimi. Sorry, I can't think anymore. And Bruce Campbell. I really wanted to see a waiting room scene where Tobey Maguire starts singing the Jocks Are the Mighty theme, and all 3 of them start singing together.
Aww. Yeah, make a Xena callback.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, man.
You know, every movie needs a comical moment. Why not? Jocks are the mighty. He's...
I don't know. Jason Momoa would make a great Kraven the Hunter. I don't know when you're going to get... He's going to be being Aquaman. He's going to be being Aquaman, so I think he's going to be a little busy.
2 got some good chuckles out of me. Like, I shouldn't have laughed at the scene of him in the elevator. And was standing next to the guy going, it was like, the guy's like...
Rides up in the crotch a little bit.
Yeah, it rides up in the crotch.
No, 2 is great. I shouldn't
have been... I had to stop laughing. I'm like, yes.
I realized this would have really dated it, but since that was the time Queer Eye for the Straight Guy was out, it would have been better if Carson was in the elevator with him.
Actually, here's my favorite part of Spider-Man 2 is the fact that to fund his machine, Dr. Octopus has got to rob a bank that has money bags. Fucking money bags. I'm watching this. I'm like, this is the best thing ever. I can't stop watching this. This is amazing. Gotta kidnap Aunt May.
Yes.
Oh man, that was fucking brilliant.
No, I will forever adore 2. Like the first one was. First one was stupid.
But a good.
Oh no, I love the first one. I fucking love the first one.
But what saves that movie for me is William Dafoe as
Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin.
He's
so good.
Hamming it up.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, Jamie, I think if I'm gonna get Jen T-Bone in, it's gonna have to be sometime relatively soon. Let's see if he Twitter DM'd. Make sure I didn't miss a Twitter DM.
Apparently, Jen and I both have the same birthday, just different birth years. So he's calling me his birthday twin.
Okay.
So I don't know if he wants me in long enough to say hi, or not, or if you guys want to kick me out. Because I'm getting goofy because it's 4:30 in the morning.
I don't know. If he wants to, you should at least say hi, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Okay. We'll wait for him to
hi.
wait for the response. Oh man. Oh yeah. No, Jason Momoa looks great. I wish I looked like Jason Momoa. You know, I wish I should probably work out if I want that.
I don't remember if I talked about this at all in the last time I was on.
Jen gave me permission to leave. So.
You can go.
It's been fun. I got more than my money's worth.
Oh, good.
Oh God, I love these chats. I will see you guys like in a week because I'm going to Alaska to go fishing on Sunday, so I'm gonna miss the next few live streams.
Oh my God, you're going to go fishing in Alaska? Sounds amazing.
Yeah, I love.
My mom is there
ice fishing or?
We're gonna fish out in the ocean. We're gonna fish for salmon and halibut.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I got so.
How are you doing that?
Going out on a boat and casting our line in the water.
Whose boat?
The guide's boat, because we have to take it guided because there's icebergs and deadheads, and if you don't take a guided boat, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay, all right.
So,
I just didn't.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to do that?
For us, because it's my parents and I think it's like $1,700 a piece. Dad's paying for it.
Man, see, he's got that baby boomer retirement money.
My dad's 75, so, and he's not retired. He's still working. But he
what does he do?
He is a PhD chemist who specializes in making fossil fuels more environmentally sound.
Oh, okay, all right. So basically, he's got some cash.
Yeah, but but we got a discount because we got it at a sportsman show. Plus, we're friends with the guide, so it's more expensive otherwise.
So he's doing you a solid.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Enjoy Alaska.
Oh man.
It is
Oh yeah, have fun.
And I'm gonna miss the Slut Pit.
We'll miss you too.
Yeah, but I'll see you when I get back.
Get some
Good
sleep.
night.
Night. All right, let her go. Seeds get. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Come on, we can do this.
So, Jack, I don't know if I mentioned this at all the last time, but there was a reason that I actually was really super excited for Spider-Man: Homecoming. I haven't watched it yet, but
What's that?
I swear to God, because I strongly believe that Hollywood is not this smart or clever. There is an unintentional.
They are and they're not. You know how to put it. But go on.
It's possible because I know about all of the Marvel and DC crossovers.
Yeah.
So, and I know that Spider-Man once tried to join the Justice League.
Yes.
And he got denied mostly due to Batman.
You mean in like one of the crossovers that they did?
Yes, he tried to.
Yeah.
Batman hated him and said no. Who is playing the Vulture?
In the new one?
Yes.
Michael Keaton.
What is he best known for?
He's playing Batman and Beetlejuice.
And now he's on a hate path against Spider-Man.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, nobody pointed this out to me. I'm watching it going, oh God, this is a thing.
I'm the Juggernaut bitch should have been a much better line than it ended up being in that movie. You know, like, that should have felt threatening as all fucking hell. But no.
Yeah, really should have.
Juggernaut's just kind of an idiot. I've got mutant powers. Like, first of all, I was like, look, I understand that Juggernaut is fucking an iconic X-Men villain, but you gotta fucking explain that asshole. It's like, well, he's a mutant, right? No, he's not. He's a dude with a magic helmet.
Yep.
He's a dude with a magic helmet. How do you fucking explain that shit? Like, well, he can just be a mutant. And I'm like, yeah, he could. But now why is he wearing that stupid outfit? Like, the explanation used to be that was his fucking magic helmet, and he fucking needed it to fucking beat a Juggernaut. And here's the other thing: Juggernaut was like Charles Xavier's brother.
Yeah.
You know, one was brains, one was brawn. You know, blah 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 blah. All that happy, fun, fucking goddamn fucking shit symbolism. No, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Okay.
Yeah. No, it
didn't work. It just didn't work. Hey, Jen, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
Oh, doing all right. You are apparently just one big ray of sunshine.
It's 7:32, and I got my light on.
Oh, okay. No, I meant the shirt. The shirt.
Yeah.
It says I'm one big, and then I'm assuming it says ray. Yeah, ray of sunshine. There we go.
Yeah, I just got a frozen, like, at least on Skype, I just got a frozen picture of Jamie right now.
Yeah,
like, oh. That's all I've got.
Yeah. Jen T-Bone is, like, wearing a t-shirt of Grumpy Dwarf. It just says, I'm a big ray of sunshine.
Yeah, I can sure, I did finally notice that.
Yeah, yes, I know it was his stepbrother. I just didn't care to be that detailed about it. Well, here's the thing about Juggernaut. They should have just fucking, I don't know what to say, dude. Like, if you're gonna do Juggernaut, then just do him.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on. Like, oh god, no. The problem is that whole movie. God, what was it called? Final Days. Like, what's a fucking god?
Oh. No,
Last Stand, X-Men Last Stand. Oh my god,
horrible. That movie was...
No, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's fucking that guy, that director. Fucking, he was the director of Red Dragon, but I don't know how.
That movie on its own.
Well, let me put it this way. Apparently, at one point there was a revolt on the set. Like, the director got credit for the movie, but he's not the one who made it. Yeah. Like, he got banned from the set by the 2 stars. They're like, get out. Stop. Brett Ratner. Yeah, he's famous for basically Anthony Hopkins and Edward Norton going like, that's it, get the fuck out. You pack your shit. You can keep your fucking name on the movie. We're bringing a guy in who actually knows how the fuck to make a goddamn movie. Just collect your check and piss off. You know, like, so if you want to know why there wasn't really a Hannibal movie, any more Hannibal movies after that, that's why.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I can't really hear you too well, Genty. Like, I can hear you a little bit, but not too well. Unless you just have not said anything this whole time.
I have been waiting for you guys to finish your conversation.
Oh, okay.
No problem.
I'm sorry. I can't, it's just like very, very silent. And again, all I can see is just this picture of her yawning. So that's basically what I'm seeing. Yeah. Like.
Oh my god. Wait, what's they're talking about She-Hulk now? I have no idea.
Oh,
She-Hulk had sex with Juggernaut? Okay.
What?
I don't know. I don't care. You know, like, She-Hulk can get some.
Universe, it was a separate universe. Oh, freaking separate universe.
I don't even know, man. It's fucking comic books, man. I don't even know. I don't even fucking know.
Like,
I don't know that shit.
Said it best. Space is warped and time is bendable.
Space is warped and time is bendable. Yes. Oh man.
Comics.
Juggernaut can go toe to toe with the fucking. I have no idea, dude. No, does not even do that. Does not even do this.
I adore comics, but even I know they're full of shit.
Well, they are retarded. Like, I love comics because they're retarded as hell. You know, that's why I love superheroes. It's dumb shit. You know, dumb shit that I get emotionally invested in. Come on. God, like, oh man, like, hold on, let me see if I can find a picture of this shit. I gotta.
I have a technical Spider-Man comic that is actually like up there in the ones that is considered most offensive to Spider-Man fans.
Oh, what is it?
And it's not One More Day. It's not any of the other ones. It was Marvel's attempt to bring back the romance comic. I have trouble.
That sounds awful.
I recommend looking up the actual plot of this because it's amazing, and it implies that Aunt May is not his aunt but his mother.
What?
Yes, this comic is
trouble. Let's not do this. Let's not do that. That sounds awful.
With a stick.
Well, no, they explain it. It's still fucked up.
It is awful.
But it's
That sounds like ass. Oh God.
It is really bad. And if it is actual like canon, that means like I thought Spider-Man had enough problems as it was.
That sounds
like, he has enough issues. Now he has this.
My aunt was really my mother? Oh my God.
Oh my God. That shit sounds rough, man.
Yeah,
that's
she
like
cheated.
That's like eating sand sandwiches. Shit is rough. Yeah.
Yeah, this comic exists. It's 5 issues and it's called Trouble.
Who wrote it?
That sounds awful.
Mark Millar.
Mark Millar shouldn't do romance anything. Like, what made that man think that he could do that? Like,
but yeah, it's like Marvel. We're gonna bring back the romance comic. This is not romantic.
It's
it's weird.
That is super strange.
As teenagers, like, I don't want this.
I don't care.
That's.
By the way, we're fucking continuity in the ass.
No, it's just not.
Jesus.
It's just not do that. That sounds like a bad idea.
Linkara hasn't finished it yet. He's still working. He's like on.
I don't blame him. That thing's probably painful as all fuck to just read.
He's demanded people. He knows that it's fucked up. He doesn't know why, and he's demanded people not spoil it for him. And I'm like, oh, when you read it, man, when you get there,
he's just gonna lose his mind. I wonder how Lewis is doing. I haven't seen him in a while. You know,
he seems to be doing fine. I've watched his videos. I've been watching the unboxings and stuff with
Got it.
With
How's Rasmus?
What's her name? I hate that I just forgot her name.
We don't know. I haven't heard from Rasmus yet. We were actually completely uncertain how he's doing. I'm hoping he's okay. Yeah. We're hoping that he's good. We don't know, but like that whole fucking, well, it could be cancer. It could just be a fucking bronchial infection.
And he just went home.
Yeah, he just went home, so we don't know.
Oh man.
Yeah. So no one knows. No one knows what's going on. Hopefully he'll tell us soon. Maybe we'll know by Sunday. I hope he gets good news.
Has anyone been Berserk? Nice.
Yeah. Oh, Berserk.
Fucking Berserk. the anime that got canceled before it got truly offensive.
Oh my God. Oh, let's see. Do I have? Oh yeah. Here was another comic book crush I had. Boom Boom.
Oh, Boom Boom.
Yeah. Someone remembers Boom Boom. Holy crap. Yeah.
I have like several trading cards for her. I have a bunch of old school like X-Men trading cards and stuff. So.
Oh man, no, I had a thing for this character. I thought she was great.
The first time I saw that card, I'm like, yeah, I'm into punks.
Well, yeah, like it was basically like, hey, is this fucking like punk rock trailer chick, it's a mutant power, and I was just sort of like, I love her, I love her. We'll have a child together, Oh man.
Yeah, the card I have is her like sitting on a pool table, like with just the bubble gum on in her mouth, like just all decked out in her like tight leather outfit. Just like
yeah. Well, it's God. I remember Well, one of the things that I really kind of wish, I was kind of, there was this one fucking event comic. It was an early event comic plotline that I don't know how to say it other than it was weird. It was super weird.
That's
It was called
a lot of them.
It was called Inferno.
Ooh.
Now,
Oh,
you
I
might
see.
be asking me, what the fuck is Inferno about? I will tell you. Inferno is, all right, so hell comes to Manhattan, the Manhattan of the Marvel Universe,
Mhm.
and there is a virus that turns things into machinery. And the clone of Jean Grey is involved.
God,
And
I
there
forgot
is a
she had
cigar
clone.
smoking. Yeah. Madeline Pryor. She had a clone named Madeline Pryor. And then there's
Fucking clones in
a
Marvel.
pink
Stop.
demon. A pink
Star
demon
Wars.
who smokes cigars. Mm-hmm. I'm not making any of this up.
I know.
Yeah. I'm not, but
That's
just,
pretty-
just letting everyone know, I'm
Marvel.
not making a single thing up. This is all shit that happened. Let me see if I can find it. Marvel's Inferno.
I know many people who don't who still refuse to believe that Old Man Logan was a thing.
I remember Old Man Logan. That wasn't too long ago. That was only a few years ago.
I know, but I know people who are like, no, that didn't happen. Like,
Old Man Logan was great.
yeah, it was great.
That's what they made that
fucked
movie
up
based
shit
off
happened.
of. Some totally fucked up shit happened. You know, but that's what they based that fucking Logan
Hulk
movie
banged his
off
cousin
of.
And they're all cannibals. Like, fucking
Yep.
Christ, man.
Yeah. Fucking Hulk eats Wolverine, then Wolverine like fucking cuts his way out of Hulk's stomach.
Oh,
T-Rex
You
with
know?
the T-Rex or the symbiote.
Oh,
It's just a T-Rex
Mhm.
with a symbiote. It's not smart. It's just a T-Rex.
It's just a
that
T-Rex with symbiote. Yeah, like what are we gonna do? You know? Oh god, let me see if I can
It's a better
find.
Rex. Like yes.
Yep.
That's all the yes.
Oh, Madeline Pryor, you are a Mr. Sinister clone. Where? Yeah, you forgot that, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a Mr. Sinister clone. You know, it's also the origin of a character. Oh god, another crush. I had a lot of fucking Marvel crushes. I'm looking back and going, yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see.
Popo Joe, that just about sums it up. Comic artists restoring something really strong in the 90s.
Oh man, they're mainlining the good stuff. I'm gonna tell you, fucking Marvel in the 80s is amazing.
Yeah, it is. But
It is
like no other
fucking amazing.
drugs.
Oh, dude. Well, one of the writers did end up becoming the editor of High Times magazine. So that's probably a lot closer to the mark than you might think. Oh god, come on. Where's the
Yeah,
picture?
and the Rexpio chases a blind Hawkeye.
Yep.
And Hawkeye is driving. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, I'm
Shit
fucking love
goes
moments.
down. Hold on. I think I can.
And we got hatred for Rob Liefeld.
Oh, God. He was never very good. Come on. Where's a good picture of this? Don't give me this modern reimagined back. No, give me back in the day. No, that's not back in the day enough. God damn it, you people. You fucking. All right. Here. No, it's not right.
My
We're
brother
getting
is trying to
close.
defend fucking Youngblood.
What was that?
What's up?
Someone was defending Youngblood.
My
Youngblood
brother
is
has tried to
terrible.
defend Youngblood to me, and I keep
He's
telling him,
wrong.
"No,
It's
you're
awful.
stupid."
Yeah, it's bad. It's just bad.
Like it's so awesome. Like you have 90s nostalgia goggles.
No.
Screw off.
No, it's terrible. Oh man. Okay, well, all right. I'll just use the one picture that I got. You know,
5 rip-offs of Wolverine.
no. It was Magic.
Magic.
Colossus's sister, whose mutant power was that she could cast magic spells, which I gotta say I thought was kind of a cheat. You know, like, wait, your mutant power is that you're a spellcaster?
That's not right.
Okay. No, hey, that's the mutant power, is that she has magic. Your mutant power is that she has magic powers. Okay?
Yes.
Her mutant power is that she has magic powers. Her mutant power is that she has magic powers. It's look.
Go.
Yep, that's what I cared about.
That sounds fucking
I
bad.
cared about that shit.
As you should.
Yeah. That's the way it was. So, yeah. She's Colossus' sister. She fucking kills things, and every time she uses a magic power, she becomes more demon-like. So her mutant power is that she eventually becomes the bride of Satan. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. This is the fucking character. Oh yeah, but hell, she's hot. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, here's the weird thing. Like, Magic was supposed to be like, I am little Russian girl with accent. I am very innocent, and everything is fine. And please do not be harming me. It is, I'm sorry. I have big brother. He is made of metal. Please do not make him mad. I will sick him on you. And then it was like, all right, so what's your mutant power? I don't want to show you. It's like, all right, just look, Ileana, just fucking show us the fucking power. And of course she turns into a demon, and they're like, all right. Okay. Okay. So a large part of Inferno centers around her because she's a succubus, essentially. She is a succubus that wields like a sword and a battle axe. That's basically what magic is. She casts spells, she hacks demons apart. Oh my god. Oh, they had some of them back in the day. She had her own series at one point. Yeah, seriously. She was like part of the New Mutants, and then she was so popular that they gave her her own series that lasted for a couple of years. It didn't last too long, but lasted long enough. Like, it was like, it lasted long enough that like she eventually, let me see, Magic Marvel. Let's see if I can find these comics. Ileana Rasputin. Excuse me. Oh, that's just a history, not a publication history. And it's a shitty picture of her. So the funny thing is I kept getting into arguments with the Last Angry Geek over at fucking Channel Awesome, because there was always this, people would be like, hey, if you could bring back a Marvel character and you could do anything with them, who would it be? And I was like, oh man, Magic. I would bring Magic back. I would do shit with her, and it would be cray. Be super fucking crazy. Let's see if I can find.
I'm gonna guess he doesn't like that character.
Well, what he said was, oh no, I'm sorry. It didn't go on for too long. It was a 4-issue miniseries. Is Magic and Storm were hanging out.
Oh.
And they just did like stuff. I don't know how to describe it other than they did stuff.
Those are two awesome ladies. That would be awesome to see.
Yeah. Because they did a lot of these side stories in the 80s and 90s. They had a ton of side stories. Where it was like, hey, let's just put these two characters together and see what we get. One of them at the time was super popular, but now everyone's forgotten it. But it was one of the first comics of its type. It was called Meltdown. It was Havoc and Wolverine. Havoc and Wolverine went on like a side adventure that was in continuity, but the whole thing was that the comic was painted. Oh man, let me see if I can find some fucking pages of that.
Okay, I love that cover.
I know, isn't it great? Yeah, that's number 4. That's the last one. Number 4 in a 4-issue limited series. There are actually some of these limited series they kept going, and the joke was whenever a Marvel comic would go where they wouldn't just do a full series, but it was like, all right, can you extend this mini series out to 6? Okay, how about 8? Okay, how about 12? You know, there were a few that happened with. And whenever they do that, they'd always say shit like number 6 in the 4-issue limited series. You know, like, oh man, fucking 80s Marvel was great. Like, that's why I'm so looking forward to like Thor Ragnarok. I'm like, no, 80s Marvel, holy fucking shit. That's gonna be a treat.
Yes, oh my god.
Yeah, that
trailer.
Marvel, I wasn't born yet.
Oh man, no, trust me, it was good. It was good. Like, it's dumb as shit, but it was good. Meltdown Marvel. Let me see.
Well, I grew up in the 90s, but when I got into comics, people were giving me the 80s comics. So, okay.
Wolverine Havoc.
Yeah,
God,
I was born in 91, so like people were already getting all 80s stuff.
Let's see. Find a... Yeah, I forget who actually... Yeah. Kent Williams. Kent Williams illustrated this thing. All right, so... Like, this just give you an idea. Like, this super experimental comic, but the story was in continuity.
Okay.
You know, it has a lot in common with the art of Ben Templesmith. Oh man, someone actually fucking did a recreation of Meltdown Wolverine. Holy crap.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, basically the whole idea is that fucking Havoc and Wolverine have got to handle a situation. It was called Meltdown. There was this really weird period of the X-Men comics where they were all hanging out in the Australian outback.
Mm.
And the reason they did this was because they wanted to print as many X-Men books as possible. But the problem was Chris Claremont had just killed off Professor X.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like he was dead, and he was like, "Oh shit, what do I do?" Okay, I'll bring back Sebastian Bach as the main villain because he had also killed Magneto. He was like, "Oh fuck, I just had the big final fucking confrontation between Professor X and fucking Magneto. Oh shit, I gotta think of something." Okay, so while I'm buying myself some fucking time, Sebastian Bach comes back. The Reavers are created. Nick, do you remember those guys?
That I actually don't.
God damn it. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Oh God. Jesus Christ. All right. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure I've got it right. Oh wait, I think I X-Men Hellfire Club.
Okay.
Hellfire Club comics.
Has something to do with the Hellfire Club. Okay.
Yeah. Sebastian Shaw. Sorry, not Sebastian.
I was like, what?
Sebastian Shaw. Fucking hell. Yeah. No, it was Sebastian Shaw.
That's right.
Yeah, who went through like several fucking iterations. Let me see. X-Men Reavers. All right. Apparently. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. The Reavers. Yeah, totally. Yeah, These Reavers should not be confused with the Reavers of Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, they are completely different.
Yeah.
They were actually a group of cyborgs because it was the 80s. 1988 to be very specific.
Oh yeah.
And
perfect time for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, Messiah Complex. Fuck, I forgot about that. Okay. So, I'm sorry, it wasn't Sebastian Shaw, it was the other guy. It was Pierce. It was Pierce who had created them. And yeah, one of them had tank treads for a lower body. They had like three-headed Cerberus hounds, and like look, Lady Deathstrike was one of them. Whatever, right? We were in the out. They were in the X-Men were in the Outback. Nobody knew what the fuck to do with them because they were in the Outback. And Chris Claremont just needed to buy some fucking time because Marvel was like, put the X-Men in everything. So we're going to split the team up into 5 parts.
Yeah.
So there's going to be Wolverine and fucking Havoc are going to be out there in the middle of fucking nowhere doing something that eventually gets Wolverine crucified, literally. Yeah. He's literally crucified on Giant X.
Because why not?
Because why not? Yeah, for some reason, a bunch of them go to a mall and find Jubilee. While a group of mutant busters show up, and when I say mutant busters, I mean like they're like the Ghostbusters, but mutants.
Oh,
but mutant busters. They have like traps and everything. And this is Jubilee's first appearance. Because Jubilee is a homeless kid who lives in a mall. And she fucking... They open a port. The X-Men come through a portal, and she follows Wolverine on the way out. Wolverine then gets involved with like Meltdown, fucking gets crucified, and Jubilee shows back up eventually.
Yeah.
It's about a year later though. Because everyone's like, who the fuck is that character? Because it was like, all right, she's some Asian chick. Who cares? Like, okay, she has firework powers. I guess that's okay. You know, but she ends up like hanging around Wolverine for like 2 years in the comic.
Yeah.
Just being like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And eventually, like, Wolverine is taking her all around, like, all the places Wolverine goes when he eventually, like, gets done being crucified.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to like, when he gets done being crucified, like they go to fucking Kwanloon. They go to
They go there with a fucking cigar, like, get it over with.
Oh my god, let me see if I can. Yeah, let me see if I can find this cover. Wolverine crucified.
Let me down anytime, bub.
Yeah. Well, here's the. Yeah. Hold on. I think I got it. Oh my god, yeah, here we go. Oh no. Shit. God, yeah. I found it. I found the cover. A cover of X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 251. Fucking gaze upon it. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Gaze upon it.
Okay, that'll take a moment.
Yep. Is that or is that not Wolverine crucified on a Giant X? That is what we're going with.
It's not appeared for me just yet. There we go.
Yeah. They were not fucking around.
No, they were not.
Yeah. No, they fucking. It gets that thing gets fucking gruesome. That episode gets gruesome. Like they fucking flay him alive. Like it's one of those like. It's one of those things where the Reavers catch up with them, and they're just like, let's see how fast he can heal.
It looks like that house flag from Game of Thrones.
Yeah. But like, fucking, the Reavers get hold of him, are like, let's see how fast he can heal from this. You know, and they're just sitting there, like, burning, cutting him, and he's immobilized. He can't do anything. He's completely fucked. And he is in such fucking pain, he slips into the dream time. Because they're in Australia.
Yeah.
And he's undergoing, and everything that the Reavers are doing, just whether or not they realize it, is mimicking a shamanic rite. So he's like having this fucking tripped out experience where he's like, no, and he just fucking completely loses his mind. And the only one he can see who is connected to his present is Jubilee. Like Jubilee is like hiding somewhere, and it's like, oh my god, I was following this dude, and then we were in Australia, and then fucking the cyborgs came out of nowhere. He got crucified. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. All I know is that he's the only person I know who is not going to immediately kill me. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. I have to figure out a way to save him.
I need an adult.
Yeah. Jubilee needs an adult, and the only one that's available is Wolverine. Yeah. Here's where it gets weird. So he has this out-of-body shamanic experience while he's being filleted alive. Like when people are like, oh, dude, remember when they removed all the adamantium from his body? That looks so painful. Fuck that. No, fucking X-Men 251 was painful looking. Good fucking God. Like that. This was in this is the days of like Mark Silvestri and Jim Lee, like when they were rising stars and shit, man. Like they were fucking on it. Good fucking God. Anyway, so it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. So basically, here's what ends up happening. Psylocke goes nuts. Psylocke goes completely fucking nuts. And she has a vision where the X-Men are killed by the Reavers, all of them. But she is also told there is a way to escape this fate. But it's not pretty.
Uh-oh.
And she's like, all right, I'll take it. I can't let my friends die.
Get crucified.
Yeah. It's like either Wolverine dies or everyone dies. And Wolverine sees this in like this insane vision as all right, comics are weird, as the daughter of Merlin shows him. Now, here's the thing. They've run into the daughter of Merlin before. This was part of the Days of Future Past. The X-Men ran into Rama. And Rama, basically, here's what you got to understand about the original, like, fucking Beyonder storyline in which all that shit happened. The universe technically ceased to exist. It technically ceased to exist, and someone had to restart it.
Yep.
And that was the plot line. Basically, there's this big, nasty creature called the Adversary that the X-Men had to fight.
Of course.
I think this is Days of Future Present, actually. And once they were done with that, the universe was unmade, and then Merlin's daughter has to remake it. Don't ask. So, fucking, yeah. No, fucking nut. Like if they're gonna go full on 80s with Thor Ragnarok, prepare for insanity. You're gonna be, oh my God, no. Like, I don't know what to say. Except if they fucking do Ragnarok right, fucking Howard the Duck will show up and you will not bat an eye. You will not bat an eye. It'll just be like, hey, how you doing? He's like, who are you? It's like, my name's Howard, whatever. And like, he's like the fourth companion in Ragnarok. No, that would be Marvel in the 80s right there.
Yep.
Howard the fucking Duck hanging out with Thor, Doctor Strange, and the Hulk. That's Marvel in the 80s. Fucking, I want it to happen. I don't think it will happen, but I want it to happen.
What's Ragnarok?
The Thor movie?
No, Ragnarok in general.
Ragnarok is the end of the world according to the Nordic Eddas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the end of the Norse gods. The end of everything. This is the ultimate endpoint of all fate is Ragnarok. It's a huge fucking war among the gods that destroys the world tree. You know, and by the end of it, the only ones who are still alive are Balder, Vidun, and Vali.
So
And
Odin doesn't make it?
No, Odin gets killed. Odin is killed.
Odin does not make it.
Odin does not make it. Thor does not make it. Nobody makes it. You know,
None of the main players
none of the main players make it. But I mean, but I think Ratastock lives. which is the fucking squirrel. I think he lives. I think that I know there's a goddess that lives, but I forget which one it is. But mainly it's Balder, Veden, and Vali who live. You know, like that's the big one. And it's like, well, what happens after that? We don't know, because that is the end of fate. Everything else is a story yet to be written. You know, like that kind of shit. Yeah. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum is in Ragnarok. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yep. Twilight of the Gods. You know, the very last thing that they do, the thing that Odin is trying to fucking prevent. You know? Yep. He's a piece of shit, you fucking motherfucker. But yeah, the thing was, yeah, so that's Ragnarok. So that's why Thor has a Ragnarok, because he's a Norse god. And no, Thor needs to be hanging out with Howard the Duck, and everyone needs to be going like, yeah, I buy it. It's like, welcome to Marvel in the 80s, baby. Yeah.
If the embracement of Guardians 2 is anything to go by, I'm pretty sure we're going to get some crazy shit.
You're going to get some crazy shit in Ragnarok. Yeah. No, good. Fucking good.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know, because, yeah, the 80s was also where a lot of the Marvel superheroes went into space. Yes, and they just stayed in space. Space. Okay. Game changer. Let me put it this way. So, you know how I was just saying that the girl whose mutant power is that she has magical powers, who is Colossus's sister, and Storm hang out for a comic? That thing's set in space. It's not set on Earth, it's set in space. She comes back from space to fucking deal with the Inferno and fucking have a fucking demon try to rape her. She was just in space. Space. Yeah. I don't
shit, I was in space.
I was just in space. Ah, but Darkchild, you are so delectable to me. You know, like whatever that guy's fucking name was. I can't even remember his name. Like, I do remember the pink guy who had like the fucking greaser hair and the cigar, who was a demon. I think his name was like Ig. You know, let me see if I can find it. Marvel Inferno Demon. I gotta prove that this exists. You know, before Hellboy, this guy existed. I'm not saying it was the greatest thing ever. I am just saying it's a thing that happened. Yeah. Sim. That was his name, Sim. Yeah, it just happened. It's not. We're not putting a value. We're not judging it. Yeah, there he is.
Comic books, baby.
Yeah.
Things happen. Yep. We can't explain it.
We can't explain it. Sim, there he is.
And when we do, things get crazier.
Yep, he is a pink demon that smokes a cigar in a leather vest. And he is responsible for turning New York into a fucking literal hellscape. A literal hellscape. You know? And then his, like, rival, his brother, is the one who's trying to get magic, because if he can, like, fucking bang the daughter of Satan.
This guy.
No, not that guy.
No.
There's another dude. Yeah, he's one of the big demons of the Marvel Universe, Sim.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying it's not retarded. I'm just saying that's the way it was. Yeah, comics. And somehow a guy who makes clones is involved in all this. Like, that'd be Mr. Sinister. And fucking, you got this redheaded woman walking around a bondage outfit for like a fucking year. I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all.
Early 90s that clones.
Yeah, this is late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, it's a huge event. No one talks about this shit anymore. Oh, this was bigger than the Spider-Man Clone Saga.
Well,
this was bigger. That's debatable. Let me put it this way. It's crazy. This shit is cray-cray. At what point fucking Nightcrawler turns into a demon? and not like a normal one, but like a hell beast.
Oh God.
Like, yeah. I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. Hold on. Like, there we go. There's a fucking sketch of it. I can't find the actual like page, but like, yeah, all kinds of shit happens. You know, fucking Madeline Pryor has a baby. Fucking Spider-Man fights a werewolf. Like, it's weird. It's weird, man. Like, this whole fucking event comic was weird.
Well, look, Spider-Man's fought vampires before, so
Yeah.
A werewolf, that's
That's the alien from Aliens.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, as a hell beast. Come on. Xeno Nightcrawler. Yeah, pretty much.
Damn,
Pretty much what that
Nightcrawler,
was. Hey, man. Dumb shit. That's not
shit
recent.
happens, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Comics
annoying me,
happen,
but
dude.
that's comic.
Oh, that's right. The other guy was, the other demon was Nostreth. Yeah. Let's see if I can. Oh, God. I can't believe I'm talking about this shit again. I fucking, don't get me wrong. I love this stuff. But, like, it's the dumbest shit ever. Oh, come on. Where'd that picture go? I just had it. There we go. Yeah, replace and copy. Okay, here we go. Bam! There, Mr. Sinister, Sim, and Nostreth.
Alright, just a second.
Yeah.
Like a
Coming this
black metal
fall.
band.
The Inferno. Yeah, I know, right? They do look like a black metal band.
It's freaking on.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the other thing you gotta remember. There's also a virus that turns things into fucking computers.
I actually forgot about that for a second.
Yeah. The transmode technovirus. The techno-transmode virus.
Techno-transmode virus.
The
I've
techno-transmode
seen the green
virus.
Now,
The one on the right. I have seen that.
Yeah, Nostreth.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of comics. They did a lot of shit with him.
And fucking Mr. Sinister.
Yep, Mr. Sinister and Mr. Sinister. Yep. Oh, that's right. Sim became techno-organic because he caught the techno-transmode virus.
how does it spread? Like flu?
It spreads like the flu. Like it spreads
Achoo.
mainly by touch. You know, like it infects hell. Like no joke, it infects hell.
Infects hell.
It infects hell. Yeah, that's how a demon has it.
Jesus fucking cookies.
Yeah. Like yeah. I actually I'm pretty convinced that part of Hellboy is fucking inspired by Sim.
Probably. I
You know?
Yeah.
Guess again, babe. Sim's infected with the transmode virus, remember? Sim's techno-organic now. Your magic sword can't disrupt me.
That is a thing that happened.
He
Oh, that's
talks-
right. Magic had a sword.
he
She had a
talks in the third
sword.
person,
Yeah, he does.
Like The Rock.
Yeah, like The
Magic
Rock.
Sword can't disrupt me.
Exactly like The Rock. Exactly like The Rock.
Sim's gonna kick your candy ass.
Yeah, I know. Oh man. Yeah, I'd totally bring Magic back. Fucking do that. That'd be awesome. You know, little sweet Russian girl turns into like huge, just succubus that fucking like, just rips people's heads off.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You know, wandering around with a hell beast that's actually Nightcrawler. Okay, we can fucking rewrite that part. But
Uniform like crawler.
yeah.
Rewrite it.
Yeah, rewrite the whole thing. Oh,
You know-
Inferno.
You know what Marvel female character got ruined for me forever?
Which one?
She-Hulk. Because when I was 13, I saw China as She-Hulk in that film she did.
The porno?
Yeah, ruined my life.
That's a pretty bad movie. That was a pretty bad porn. I didn't
Anything
need
with
to
China
see
is a pretty bad porn.
it. Not China has many fine qualities, but
Like bigger than Triple H.
being sexually appealing is not really one of them.
Being able to rip someone in half is probably one of them.
Yeah. Like she could fucking body slam dudes.
You could probably pick up Triple H. in the 90s.
Oh yeah, she did.
No problem.
She did. She did pick up Triple H.
Live.
Yeah. Oh.
And the only wrestling I saw around that time was WCW, and I was like 0.
You're 0 years. Oh man.
My dad used to watch it, and he used to watch it with me on his chest. Back when, like, when did WCW close? Like 01, 02? So like around that time.
Oh man.
I grew up with back when it was still, and I remember the heyday when it was still WWF.
I grew up with.
I missed those days.
I missed PG-13 days because I missed my bikini matches.
Yeah. I miss the fucking Attitude Era.
Mm-hmm.
I only met Ruthless Aggression. Like I remember when John Cena came in.
Oh jeez.
I dropped out around the time. So I lasted quite a while, but I dropped around the time. I dropped out when Eddie Guerrero died.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and I hated that because. Yeah.
I cried because that's like my favorite wrestler.
What the fuck am I looking at? Wait, what the fuck?
What's up?
I just found something. I'm not sure I'm okay with this.
Okay.
It's China.
They apparently put Dante's dad in Marvel vs. Capcom.
In the new one? You get to
I think so.
Yeah,
Marvel vs. Capcom 3, whichever 3 is.
Oh, no. That was an alternate costume. That's right. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, an alternate costume for Dante was
his dad?
His dad.
I guess that makes sense. I
forgot the character's name.
Sparta?
Sparta, yeah. They made Sparta a costume. They gave Virgil his Devil Trigger, basically, or kind of like they gave him another one that was similar to Sparta. And Trish had her costume or her disguise from Devil May Cry 4. Yes, and I play as that all the time.
Oh my god.
Because she she has the sword Sparta on her back too. She always uses it.
Hey dude, you remember What If comics?
No.
Do you remember What If Wolverine was the king of vampires?
I don't remember that one in particular, but I do remember What If comics.
What if?
Yeah. It was
Dark times, I guess.
Yeah. It was bizarre. Hey, what can I say? Comics is weird. A fucking geneticist who wanders around in a metallic suit summoned demons who have a computer virus to fucking Earth in order to defeat the X-Men with his clone of Jean Grey, who is having an emotional crisis.
Oh,
because it's Jean Grey.
Yeah, because it's Jean Grey's clone, so of course it's having an emotional crisis.
What am I?
Yeah, what am I? I'm Jean Grey's clone. No, that means I'm even more fucked up than the actual Jean Grey. Why? Oh, it's Yeah.
Jubilee became a vampire.
Yeah, she did.
Like, I know that much.
A lot of stuff happens. Comics do crazy shit. And you know what? I kind of like it that way. I kind of like it when they do crazy shit. Oh, man. Although, you know what I think I'm going to have to be doing?
What if Aunt May was the Herald of Galactus? Nice, Cheeto. You brought that
What
up.
if May was the Herald of Galactus? Oh, my God.
Brought that up.
Oh, my God. What if Power Pack were fucking old people? Sorry. Fucking. Oh my god. I think I should go because I got tired.
You and me
It's
both, dude. I'm actually trying to
5:30.
stay awake because it's going on 7:30 here. It's 2
Yeah,
hours.
yeah. Here it's like 5:30. I should really get to bed. I've had a great time, like just hanging out with everybody.
It's been great
thanks
hanging with you, dude.
Thanks to everybody who donated. Thanks to everyone who joins us. You know, I had a wonderful time.
When I can, I will donate still.
Oh, thank
but
you.
It's going to be a while before I can like come back on because mom's coming home next week, and
yeah, your mom's not home.
she sleeps.
Oh.
She needs to sleep at night. So
Got it. Got it. So how's that going?
her not being here.
Yeah.
Pretty great actually. Other than I had an invasion of ants like very early on.
Get the genocide spray them.
I learned about a new type of ant. They are new to me. They are called acrobat ants. They do not bite. They do not attack. They scavenge, and apparently they live in trees. What happens is when they hit a heat wave about 100 degrees, because this is Texas, fuck it.
That's Texas.
Their eggs pop like popcorn.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they take their eggs. They go on branches that are leaning over on roofs. They take their eggs, go in onto the roofs, put their eggs in the insulation to keep them cool, and then they just hang around and scavenge for a while. But then when it cools off, their eggs hatch and they all go back to the trees. They don't even stick around. They're just a nuisance until everything is good.
Oh, jeez.
Still had an exterminator come and get them, and before that, they took like a week to come out here. It was annoying as hell. I came very good at smashing them with my fists.
Oh my god.
I just saw like a horde of them, and I'm like,
die.
Like I know
Wait, did they?
I don't care.
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Yeah, I had to move all of the food out of the freaking cabinet.
No. I've just discovered some even weirder shit. Okay. So remember all that shit I was telling you about the Inferno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently. What? What?
No, he's
okay.
broken.
I am broken. Okay, apparently, now get this. 2 years ago, apparently, they republished Inferno. Like, all that fucking craziness I just told you about, they apparently republished it. Now,
the original comics? Like,
no.
Oh,
No. They, like...
Did they re-release it?
What?
Like a reissue?
No, it's not a reissue. It's like they redid the whole goddamn thing.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, it's been like 20 years. Why would you go back to that and redo the comics from the ground up? Why not just republish the ones that already existed?
Just reissue it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which I'm pretty sure they did. It kind of is one of the reboots.
That's got to be one of the reboot eras. Like, Marvel, thank God, didn't do that as often as DC. But
wait, what?
That's right.
What's going on?
Marvel
Reboot eras? What are you talking about?
Okay. That's the biggest thing that people get pissed off with DC about, is they kept doing reboots.
Yeah.
Marvel did it too.
Okay.
Not as often. Usually it took them a while before they would do that.
Okay.
That's actually one of the whole things, like when they want to redo something, they release this story that erases years of continuity. That's what they did with Spider-Man in One More Day. That was a reboot.
Okay.
That was erasing years of continuity so that they could go back to him being a teenager.
So how does that fit in with Inferno?
I wouldn't doubt it if they had an event like that with X-Men. I wouldn't.
If they just rebooted shit?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay, but like, welcome to the ruins of Manhattan, now ablaze with the fire and brimstone. 5 years ago, a band of demons rose up out of this. Is more than 5 years ago. The X-Men Raw stood in the way of complete obliteration. The X-Men fought for survival. The X-Men failed. What? Now in its first anniversary, the fall of the world Colossus is leading us. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? I am confused as fuck.
Marvel, thankfully, mostly did alternate. They mostly really ran with the alternate universe theories, like the ideas. Whenever they wanted to do something new, it was an offshot. It was another universe entirely. But sometimes they did.
Inferno
They
number
completely
one?
erased
What the
continuity and restarted stories.
Oh my god, it's even got the same like logo. This is the same story. They just redid the same story.
Yep.
Why?
Like what, with better graphics or?
Well, I guess, but like technically,
I ask myself that all the time when reading comics. When I find out, oh, we're rebooting.
Why?
Why?
Are we doing? What's going on? I'm lost. I'm not gonna lie. I'm lost. Secret Wars Correspondence Inferno. Dennis Hopeless revisits one of the X-Men's most devastating adventures. Wait. One of the things that always bummed me out about the original story is how quickly everything got resolved. All right. That's actually fair. That's actually a fair criticism of that storyline. What you wanted to revisit the scenario? Okay. But what am I do? What would we doing? What are we doing? I'm confused. It's a complete reimagining of fucking Inferno.
That's gotta be
okay.
What that is. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I feel weird about this because I find myself going, well, I don't mind that, but why? I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I read it, it'll make sense. I mean, yeah.
Money.
Well, I mean, I get that part, but I mean, like,
no, Barori, Doctor Doom becoming God was not in this part. I really
no. It was not this one.
Very recent. Which
yeah,
was
yeah.
Awesome, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, the original Inferno delved into many ideas of the mutant heroes, like magic. Yeah. Really love the exploration of Liana growing up in limbo. Yep.
Geo Knight says that Inferno was rebooted for Secret Wars Battle World realm.
What is that?
Apparently a part of Secret Wars.
What?
I'm gonna guess Secret Wars 2 because I don't think.
No, this can't be Secret Wars 2. Secret Wars 2 is also like 20 years old.
How many Secret Wars have they had?
At least 2.
They've recently had another one.
Did they? Oh god.
And it wouldn't surprise me if in between that they had another one of that, or they have offshots of Secret Wars. Like Secret Wars is something that seems to like also keep going on in the background, like in certain areas. Like it never truly goes away.
Death means very little to the Conqueror. Oh, Kang the Conqueror. He is no longer blue with a purple cape.
Was he purple with a blue cape?
No, he's just a dude. He's just a dude.
Yeah, we just
you know,
palette swap.
yeah. Like how to put it? He used to look like Yondu, but retarded. Yeah, that's Kang. That's the old school Kang. Old school Kang.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's kind of retarded. He's got like a scuba helmet on or something. And it's blue.
You put up the picture?
Yep.
Okay, it's not up just yet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that. That's Kang the Conqueror.
Wow.
Did you think? Look, I'm gonna be really honest here. This is dumb shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dumb shit. Oh god, when Mephisto fought the adversary, and you thought the devil was the adversary, not in the Marvel Universe. Fuck.
Yeah, it's funny. I go back and look at all these things, like, oh yeah, comics are awesome, and then I start going back and go, comics were dumb.
Yeah, comics are. Hey, I think they're both.
Like,
I think they're dumb and awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Like, wow, that's a stupid story. That's crazy. That's
Oh man, Hulk is beating up demons now? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't even know.
So the only
I don't
thing
even
that ever
know,
truly,
dude.
I think would ever truly offend me in Marvel was One More Day and the Ultimate Universe.
I like the Ultimate Universe, but it did
I-
kind of go to shit at the end.
I hate Ultimates through like the big events, the Ultimates 1 through 3 and Ultimatum.
I didn't read.
Those.
I read Ultimates 1 and 2 I really liked.
Yeah.
I really liked Ultimates 1 and 2. Inferno Excalibur. All right.
You know, Ultimates.
So before I go, let me pitch a comic to you.
All
It's
right.
called Excalibur. It stars Captain Britain, Kitty Pryde.
I used to have an issue of this.
Yeah. Nightcrawler and fucking Megan, who is Captain Britain's shape-changing girlfriend. Now,
Also, Shadowcat
They-
has a dragon.
and Shadowcat has a dragon that turns into a spaceship.
Yeah, it was so cool.
And they go into space.
They did go into space.
They go into space.
And the dragon is called Lockheed.
Yes, Lockheed. Oh my god, I fucking love Lockheed.
Lockheed the dragon.
Lockheed is
It
still
turns
around,
into a
technically.
spaceship. Lockheed better still be around.
Like Lockheed and Shadowcat are like they're inseparable.
Yeah, pretty much. So a girl whose mutant power is that she can walk through walls teams up with a dragon whose power is that he turns into a spaceship. And this is a thing. If you want to picture a Lockheed, hold on, let's
Oh
fucking
my
do
God.
this.
Excalibur. I wish I
Fucking
hadn't sold that
Excalibur,
issue.
man.
I was
Oh
desperate for
man,
that.
I held on to so much stuff. Do you know one of the other weird things that I held on to
What?
was I held on to this really bizarre New Mutants annual
Mhm.
where they were trapped. It was like the summer special where they were trapped in Media Land
Mhm.
in the world of news and advertisement.
Mhm.
Okay. First of all, this is Lockheed. Isn't he adorable? He turns into a spaceship.
That'll be up in just a moment.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh shit, Lockheed got big. Wait, he talks now?
Lockheed the Talking Dragon.
Lockheed talks now? What the fuck? Fuck, you ruined it. You know, like, god damn it. No, not Lockjaw. Like, fucking, let's see if I can find Lockheed. Oh, Shadowcat. Let's see. Lockheed spaceship form.
Oh,
Marvel.
I love that dragon. I fucking love that dragon.
Yeah, okay. No, don't. No. Oh, God, I don't have a picture of a drawing of Lockheed as a spaceship. Yeah.
That's just an amazing sentence.
Yeah. Airplane. Let me see if I could find it because he had an airplane form at one point. God damn it! No.
Dragon. It turns into a spaceship.
This dragon
I'm
turns
looking
into a
at it, I'm not
spaceship.
on
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah.
I swear to you, officer, I'm not on LSD.
Yeah. Like this is a real thing. This is a real goddamn thing. It's a little dragon like that you can have on your shoulder that turns into a fucking spaceship.
I love it.
Yeah. And at one point he fires lasers.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yes, he
He's got
does.
lasers. God, where is this goddamn thing? Oh, Lockheed. Oh, wait.
Lockheed.
Whoa. He's like
Transform-
talking before his people? When did this happen?
Do they also change spaceships and airplanes?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, Lockheed is like defending Excalibur in Space Court.
Space Corps.
Space Court.
Space Corps.
All right, so look, you're gonna have to take. I can't find any pictures of it, so you're gonna have to take my fucking word for it that this little dragon turns into a spaceship. It turns into a spaceship, okay? And oh my fucking god, that's right.
He's also a lawyer too.
Yeah. He's a lawyer too. And at one point they find Groot, actually, I think. Back when like Groot was just this character no one knew what to do with. And so like, hey, he's in space. Hey, isn't that plant guy? Yeah, we'll just have him stand up and say, I am Groot, and that'll be it. You know?
I am Groot.
Yeah. I am Groot. Fucking, I still couldn't believe that they did God damn it. Guardians of the Galaxy, because I was like, what? I am Groot? They're gonna do that one? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, I had no idea what to expect from it.
Yeah. I was like, nobody cares about the Guardians of the Galaxy. Why are we doing this? Like, yeah, but then the trailer dropped, and the whole trailer was basically, who the fuck are the Guardians of the Galaxy? Why are we doing this? I've got a feeling. I'm sitting there going, God damn it, Marvel, you got me. Like, yeah. I now have to see this movie.
Yep. I got dragged into it. I got not dragged so much because I was kind of interested in it at the time. Like, I've been burnt on comic book movies for so long, and then my friend's like, no, you gotta fucking see this movie. He paid for my ticket, bought me pizza for afterwards. So he's like, he paid for my ticket, took me in to see it, and he's like, so what'd you think? I'm like, that was fucking awesome.
Fucking amazing. Where's
the pizza? Man.
Yeah, then we got pizza and we chatted about it the whole time.
Dupe? I'm not bringing up Dupe.
No, that's not.
I'm not bringing up the fucking Orphan Maker either.
Dupe.
Don't.
I thought Lockheed was only a covert alien spy.
Well, yeah, he kind of was, but like, it's weird. Don't ask. It just shit happens.
Oh yeah, no,
we're not.
I'm sure we're not talking about Dupe. Now. The guy who directed Guardians of the Galaxy did Romeo and Juliet.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what sold me. Like,
yeah.
Wait. And I looked at the director. I'm like,
Magic Space Dragon. Oh, fucking dude, no. We will only be. That was actually something I would have wanted. I actually wanted to see in Iron Fist. I wanted him. It's like, he must defeat a dragon, and I wanted Iron Fist to have to defeat Fing Fang Foom. You know. And I'm like, I will accept all the fucking racism of Fing Fang Foom if it's in Iron Fist, and Iron Fist is Asian American. Yeah, like, that's what I wanted.
God,
I wanted, but that fucking Netflix Iron Fist show is bad. It's bad.
I have to deal with my supervisor cheering on about it. He's like, I love it. This is so cool. It's so awesome. I'm like, you're stupid.
Oh my god. No, that show is ass. That show is bad. It's so bad.
Daredevil, shut the fuck up right now.
Wait, he likes Iron Fist but hates Daredevil. That man is not to be trusted.
No, he's not.
What is he the supervisor of?
It was one of his favorite.
Put him on the X.
Fuck you off.
Crucify that guy on the X.
What's he the supervisor of?
He is my supervisor at work. I work at overnight at a Home Depot.
Oh, okay. All right.
Supervisor and one of my coworkers, and I use that loosely because I've told him before, I don't get along with my team very well.
Got it.
Team in the loosest sense. One of them, he gets paid a little more than us.
A little bit.
There is some racism going on there. There is some big things going on there because he's like the only black guy on the team.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
our manager is black. So, okay, that happened. But he has it in his head that he is way better than us, and he actually started bossing around our supervisor. And he acts like he is the supervisor. And I'm like, I've even flat out told him, I'm like, dude, if you became my boss, I'd fucking leave. Like, that's not happening.
Oh my god.
He's an asshole. I'm not dealing with that. So my supervisor has no spine.
No, they usually don't. It's usually not. Wait, Krakoa, the island that walks like a man.
Like, no, I like One More Day. And DC, I hated the Killing Joke. Like, fuck off.
Oh wow, that can't be trusted. You can't trust that.
He also adores Man of Steel, so I'm like,
oh jeez,
fuck off right now.
Batman vs Superman really pissed me off when I saw it in theaters. It really did.
I don't care for the character of Superman, and yet you still managed to piss me off with this movie.
No.
Yeah.
Batman killed like 30 people.
Yeah, like how do you
He killed like 30 people.
Yeah.
He threw a guy on a bomb. He ran people over. Like, the best line in that entire movie was, "Do you bleed? Because you're gonna." And the fight ended so badly.
Thanks, Superman. You saved us. That was amazing because that's like you can read the sarcasm.
It's the name of his mother. They become best friends.
Oh my God, Batman v Superman. Yeah, no, I dropped out. I dropped out after. Okay. Funny story about that one. I went to see that in theaters because a friend wanted me to suffer. He paid for that. He's like, I'm like, why are you doing this? It's like, because I know you're gonna cringe and I'm gonna love it. Like, God damn it. Okay, so I go to the theater. They start showing the trailer for fucking Snow White and the Huntsman 2. Or
okay.
Like Huntsman movie.
Yeah.
They get halfway through that trailer, the power goes out.
They don't want you to see that movie.
30 minutes later, they come in and they're like, yeah, so the power's out. We're trying to get it back, but the whole theater is down.
Oh,
so
no.
You know what happens. 30 more minutes later, we're sitting there. We've been sitting there for an hour. They're like, one guy comes in. He's like, yeah, just come get your refunds.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So I made so many jokes about that. Like, wow, Affleck's like ego was amazing in that movie. It took up the whole screen. It was just completely black.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I get home and I'm telling my mom, like, oh, yeah, the movie was amazing. She's like, you were gone for an hour. You did not watch the movie.
That's
like,
the point.
Like, nope.
Theater went down.
You're right.
5 stars.
5 stars. 5 stars would skip again, you know?
Exactly.
Like, oh, man.
Will not watch. I may watch Suicide Squad eventually, but
you haven't watched it?
I haven't. I started.
My God, you gotta watch. You gotta at least watch it, dude. It's pretty good. I fucking liked it. I liked it.
I have.
Yeah, I said it. I liked Suicide Squad.
Worked with me on that. He's like, yeah, I love. He likes Man of Steel, and he has explained why. I'm like, okay, fine. And it's like Batman v Superman was bad, but he had fun with it. He hated Suicide Squad, and I'm like, okay, why did you hate it? He's like, I'm like, do you think I'll hate it? He's like, are you as big into the comics as I think you are? Like, yes.
Why would you trust this guy now?
No, not my supervisor. One of my best friends.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he knows me enough. He's like, oh, I know. He knew I was gonna hate Man of Steel, but he actually got a kick out of it. He enjoyed it. Same with Batman v Superman, although he's like, yeah, no, this is a bad movie. But I had some fun with it.
What?
Suicide Squad made him angry. But he keeps telling me, like, you can skip the rest of those. Watch Wonder Woman. He keeps telling me.
Well, you haven't seen Wonder Woman?
I haven't had the chance. Actually, Mom wants to see that.
You should see it. It's really good.
Me and her are gonna watch it together.
Yeah. Check that one out. That one's good.
I still kind of bond with her over shit like this. So she watched Man of Steel, and she's like, I had it. The same thing as Erod the Blockbuster Buster did. He had what he called a blacklist for certain movies.
I never really watched his show, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's just another reviewer, really.
Well, no, I mean, I know who he is. I just okay.
He hated it so much. He's like, yeah, no, I refuse to actually talk about this movie. Really, I will not review it. This is on my blacklist. He did the same thing with the second Ninja Turtles, or I think.
Oh man.
In general, like he did it with the first one. Yeah, he's like, no, I won't do TMNT and a couple others. I'm like, okay. So I had my own blacklist, and then people were like, "What is your opinion on these?" I'm like, "Oh, from what I've seen, they suck." And like, "But have you actually watched them?" I'm like, "No."
Fuck no.
They're like, well, then I guess you don't have an opinion. I'm like, okay, you're gonna fucking pull that? Fine. I'll sit down and I'll spend a weekend and watch these 4 movies on my blacklist. I sat down and watched Green Lantern.
No, Green Lantern's terrible.
It's terrible. But again, probably the only reason I could enjoy it at all was just you could tell even Ryan Reynolds couldn't give a fuck about the movie.
No, he didn't. He just gave up halfway through. You
that
could
became
tell.
fun to me because I'm like, I fucking
You
love Ryan.
know.
So it's like even he seems to be making fun of the movie as he's making it.
Well, he's just like you could tell he's just like, oh, why am I Green
Yeah.
Lantern?
So
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad for the work, but why am I here?
Yeah.
You know, like I just didn't want to say no to a paycheck. I kind of need to pay for pay the mortgage. You know, like
So
yeah, that was bad.
I was like, okay, not a good Green Lantern movie. I watched TMNT, or the Michael Bay Turtles.
Okay. The one done by his company.
That sucks.
That he produced. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
But the thing was, it couldn't get an actual reaction out of me other than, God, this is still going.
Yeah. It's not that. It's really boring. It's
30
really
minutes?
dull.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. It's a really dull movie.
Yeah.
It's just not that good.
And having a few moments where I'm like, okay, Mikey, stop hitting on April. This is getting creepy. So, like,
What?
Okay. There were certain lines like when he.
Oh,
he sees
April.
and
Right.
he's like, wow, I feel my shell tightening. I'm like, God damn it, man.
Yeah. Oh, geez. All right. I think I've got to go because I am like doing the.
Yeah, I see that, dude. Let's not have another one of those.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so...
Well, I have had a wonderful time. Thank everyone once again for those donating, those who just hung out. I had a wonderful time. I hope you all had a good time as well. And until then, I will see you again on Sunday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And
chat, dude.
Yeah, all right. And until then, Ave Satanas and Disco Inferno. You all take care.
Right.